late. I had to work late, so here we are. It's a Thursday. This is episode 93. I put 93 in the title. I'm not really 100% sure if it's 93. I think last
I
week
will
was
know in a
92,
second,
right?
and I will.
It's 90 something.
I forgot we've got week to week.
You actually hold on.
I nailed it, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, my title, episode 93, Oh Frick Me. Okay, so welcome in, everybody. We have returning my co-host, Nemo Mimi, and returning second co-host now, Nightingale, McLovin, PhD in plot, and our special guest, the real Mark Fox. Real Mark Fox, welcome in.
Thank you. Good to see everybody.
I definitely wanted Mark to join us this week because we're going to be discussing the Game Awards list is out, and the more people to shit on modern gaming, the better, I think, sometimes. So
sounds good to me.
I found a couple other articles that have popped off. So we can, since we're already running 30 minutes late, let's touch on them real quick, and then we'll get to the Game Awards. Let me share my screen. I forgot how everything works.
Yeah, streamer.
I'm rushed, guys. Leave me alone.
We need Ajax. Ajax, where are you? Save the stream.
You know, we learn as we go.
On me a minute ago. Okay, so I've got two conflicting stories that have popped off.
Okay.
So when I Googled this showed up. This is from Vice. And the title is New Leak Claims Steam Machine Price Will Be Lower Than Expected.
Okay.
So they're talking about this is a TLDR. We're just going to run through it. Estimated cost around $425 to $450. So we're looking at around a $500 machine, right? So here's the dog.
Press F to doubt.
My headset died. Hang on. It's what?
You baby boy.
There he is.
Hi, Ajax.
There he was. All right. So, but the other thing that caught my eye was this. Linus Tech Tips disappointed Steam Machine won't be priced like a console. So this is from, I guess, his YouTube star Linus Tech Tips have revealed that Valve wasn't overly impressed with his suggestion of a $500 price tag for the dubbed Steam console. On November 12th, Valve stunned the internet by unveiling their desktop gaming PC. I can't tell you what the price will be because I literally don't know. When I said I'm disappointed, it isn't going to follow console model pricing, where it's subsided by the fact that the manufacturer is going to be taking 30% of every game sold on it over the lifespan of this thing, because I feel like it would be even more meaningful product. They have asked what I meant by the console, and I said $500. Nobody said anything, but the energy in the room wasn't great. So Linus believes the Steam Machine would have a hard time justifying a price point north of $600. Even if the Steam Machine is like at $600 or $700, it isn't going to have any justification for it. He argued that the PS5 Pro is a much more powerful piece of kit. So anyway, this is what I wanted to talk about. What they're talking about now that the Steam Machine or the Gabe Cube is not going to hit that $500 price point, possibly looking at a $700 piece of equipment. I think if they do that, I think it's dead in the water, because at that point, really, you might as well just buy the Steam Deck, which is not a piece of powerful piece of hardware, but it does do the same thing where you can still plug it into your TV and use it like a console or whatever. Anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to touch on a little bit.
Yeah, the big issue with that is if they're not being competitive with consoles, they're not drawing any of the console crowd, and anything north of $600, I think is going to kind of seal the deal, because PC gamers are going to look and think, well, I either have a more powerful machine as is, or I can build one myself and kind of customize it for what I want. So if they don't go in for that console like price, I don't think this thing is going to take off.
No, because if you're going to be aiming it at people as well, you're going to be aiming it at the crowd that wants a plug and play machine that's not a PC savvy crowd, where they can just set this box on their entertainment center, plug in the HDMI cable, and let it go. And I'm not sure how Steam's UI is in Steam's stuff or whatever. Hello, Frequency. But I'd be curious to see. But yeah, if they hit this $600-700 price point, I'm with you. I would just build one. Because then we looked it up and we could basically build that machine for the same money that
I think it was. I found one on Best Buy that was like about $700. That was a Ryzen 5-ish thing. I found it with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It wasn't a 5080 or anything like that. I mean, it was some integrated video graphics card. But I mean, it hit the 16 gigs of RAM, the Ryzen 5-ish competitive-ish graphics or the CPU for it. The big thing I'm trying to think of, and I'm trying to find the specs of it, is I believe it has a display port on it. Does it not?
Yes.
Yeah, the display port.
So the issue
I
that
think it's HDMI and display.
So display port is for people who want to get the high FPS, because you can only go up to, I think, 120 on HDMI. So if you want to do anything above 120, I think you need the display port. And I'm over here staring at my TV going, I don't really want to go behind it, but I also don't think there's a display port behind that thing.
Most TVs that are designed for TV usage don't have display port.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
like,
would
that's...
assume, unless you...
I spent a fortune on it about 5 years ago, so that's the only reason why I was questioning is this wasn't a cheap TV by any means. And I'm thinking, okay, so if I happen to be one of those people who bought a really expensive TV, did I get the display port because it was a feature to sell extra dollars on it?
If it's not over that FPS, then the hertz would have. So if it's over 144 hertz or 200 hertz or whatever, then it would have to have a display port, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Right.
Is I don't remember the exact specs of it now because it's been so long. But even then, I mean, 120 hertz for 90% of the things you're going to be playing on a TV is going to be glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 120 is pretty much good enough. I have a 240 monitor, and honestly, most modern games, especially ones that are a little more on the graphically intense side, you're not going to get much above 120, and you don't really notice a huge difference. That's mainly for people playing, Counter-Strike and those competitive FPS games that want 500 plus.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, they want to see the dust move just wrong.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, I've got a 240 hertz monitor, and 90% of the stuff I play is below 120 or 120-ish.
Yeah.
Well, the way that they're producing games right now, too, it's like getting over 100 FPS is damn near impossible on some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mainly like Unreal Engine 5. Surprisingly, Where Winds Meet came out, it's a graphically intensive game. It looks on the level of like Ghost of Tsushima, maybe a bit better. And I'm getting sometimes 170, 180 FPS set at ultra.
That's
Okay.
impressive.
So that was my thinking too. Was like, if the quote unquote Gabe Cube does take off or whatever, it's gonna really hurt Unreal Engine games because if they're not optimized for a PC on that level anyway.
It's more, I don't think it's necessarily going to hurt them. It's going to be a reality check for UE5 developers.
Right, that's
because
what I mean.
Now they can't.
That's what I'm saying. But
lay
the thing
down
is,
the
like,
card
they don't have the consoles to fall back on at this point because Xbox is basically pulling itself. Nintendo has stepped plumb out of the market, so all you have left is Sony. And while Sony does have a substantial install base, it's still not, as far as I can tell, still not half as big as what the PS4 was. The PS5 has sold, well, and or whatever. Like, it's not a flop of a console by no means, but it's still, everybody had a PS4. Shit, they had 2 or 3 PS4s or whatever.
Yeah, the PS5 install base is still less than the PS4. That's why some games are coming out for both systems still to this day.
Still, yeah,
That's
and
disgusting.
we're already almost at the end of the fucking launch cycle,
Which is
of
crazy.
The PS5, like they come out in 2020. Normally they're 7 years, and we're 2025. We're over halfway done, and they're still producing games for the previous console.
Yeah, I mean, imagine still having PS2 versions when the PS3 is nearing the end of its life cycle.
Well, I mean,
It's wild.
yeah, the PS2 did do that, right? Or
So
they stopped. I think
So the PS2 did have games coming out for quite a while because so many people had it. But generally speaking, if a game came out on PS3, it didn't have a PS2 version. It was just a PS3 game.
Yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
remember ever buying any PS2 games once I had a PS3.
Yeah. But games still did come out for it, just not as many, and some of them were kind of like niche titles that
Mhm.
most
Mhm.
people wouldn't necessarily jump on. Like a lot of them were anime style, visual novels, stuff like that.
Mhm.
All right. Here's another thing. What do you think could possibly be an even worse decision for Ubisoft?
To not sell their IP at this point, just let it
Honestly, yeah. Just let it go, guys. There is not much you can really save at this point. You have effectively burned this place to the ground and then just kind of pissed on the ashes. Please just let it go.
That live service is such a touchy issue because the thing with live service is there are a handful of these live service games that are incredibly successful. They make a shit ton of money. And, a lot of investors look at that and they think that's what we want to jump on, not realizing that the vast, vast majority of live service games flop. They don't
Die
last.
within a year.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't
because
make a lot of money.
The market space, everybody's competing for the same market space. And if
Yes.
if one does take off, then fucking nobody else is going to do it. Whereas a Ninja Gaiden can be like,
Mhm.
oh, well, fuck, Ninja Gaiden was reviewed really well, but nobody bought it. Well, it's because there's a fucking
Mhm.
shit ton of other games that come out right now that are great.
Right.
But in 6 months, I can still go buy and play Ninja Gaiden. I don't the
Yes.
fucking
Mhm.
there's not going to be everybody's they've missed the FOMO of the games as a service deal. The games as a service thing is honestly it's kind of a folly, really, and everybody's knowing it now. But
It depends on what it is. Okay, so MMOs are typically live service for the most part because of how the development cycle is. You're going to spend 8 to 10 years developing the game to get it released, and then you're going to have to drip feed it for the next 10, 15, 20 if you're World of Warcraft. You're going to have to drip feed it through that. So that model works. If you look at Destiny, specifically, let's more talk Destiny 1 than the issues of Destiny 2. Destiny 1 had a really terrible launch, but because their live service aspects of it kept Destiny 1 alive. As soon as Taken King came out, Destiny was just skyrocketed through the roof, and it worked there. Then we get Destiny 2. It worked, but did it do complete justice? And I mean, you can almost look at, we made fun of mobile games earlier, but I mean, mobile games are basically live service games too. And like right here, I'm looking at the revenue just from Love and Deep Space over the last 5 months. They have made $56 million, 68 million, 48, 53, $57 million per month in just those. So I mean, when you do a live service right,
Yeah, you can make good money. We've seen gotchas come and go. So, some pop up, they have popularity for a while, and then they sort of wane. Some kind of disappear. Some stick around for a long time, like, you got Genshin Impact and whatnot. But if you do it right, you can make a decent amount of money, even if it doesn't last forever. The only problem is that you are, like Chase said, there's a pie, and you're trying to take a piece of it. It's a zero-sum game because most gamers aren't going to play more than maybe 2, possibly 3 live service games at the same time. I mean,
Except
how many of those can you juggle?
Most of those are playing about 5 to about 8 per.
Yeah, but you can only juggle so
There's
many, and how many of those do
36
you
of 'em.
actually invest money in while playing?
Mhm.
The sad thing is I actually do know about, I'd say at least 10 or 15 that actually do spend on average about 5 games.
Yeah, so
and I'm
gotcha
like,
games have found a way to do it.
I can do 1, maybe 2 gotchas. After that, oh god, no.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with so many different games because you jump from one to the next, and the control scheme and all the details and all the different names for the different currencies. It's hard
For
to
me,
keep
it's
track
not
of.
that. It's just the spending on it. If I'm going to be spending, I can't spend on more than 1 or 2 because at that point you're burning $300, $500, $800 a month, and it's like,
Yes.
fuck.
That shit adds up way too fast.
I pretty much spend no money on these. Like where wins meet is a gotcha in disguise, in my opinion, and I
Okay.
haven't spent any money. I love just getting value out of these things and spending pretty much $0 on them.
Yeah.
I don't have dollars to spend on this shit, so I'm free to play everywhere.
That's
So
way
the
to
only
not
one that I
spend money.
went hyper competitive with was Seven Deadly Sins. Was the only one I
Mhm.
did, and that was about $500 a month. I had to
Holy
do
Okay,
shit!
that.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because
There
I was
was
having to
about-
buy, so I had to constantly. So on Seven Deadly Sins for about 6 months, I was buying every mass gem pack that they did, every patch, just to keep up because of having to pull all the units, and some of them you had to 6/6 the unit. Some of you could get away and do it, but on average, on Seven Deadly Sins, I was spending about $500 a month just to keep
Christ,
going.
man.
But then when I
And-
got to Epic
And
7,
getting every daily gem and shit you could get free.
oh, I mean,
right?
I was going max. I mean, I had to get literal max. And
Yeah.
then Epic 7, I was maybe $50 to $80 a month.
So
You know-
you're not necessarily a whale, but maybe you're like a dolphin or a killer whale.
I couldn't, no, here's the sad thing. At $500 a month, I couldn't keep up with the actual whales. I knew guys that were
Yeah.
spending $5,000 a month in that. And I know
Yeah,
one guy.
the whales spend big.
Oh yeah, in Seven Deadly Sins, the guys that I knew in 6 months bought a BMW M3 on about 4 accounts.
Hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, no, these guys, I can't keep up with them.
So
I mean, it was maxed everything.
most of the players that are like that, they don't talk about it, but there are some people who are fairly wealthy, but they don't have a lot of a social life, maybe not married. And so they have all this extra income lying around and they just blow it in stuff like gacha games. They'll spend a couple thousand a month in gacha games because they got to have that new
Look at the
skimpy
camera.
outfit for the
Yeah,
chick.
it's when you look at the camera.
So one of them that I won't call out was under 21, making just bad financial decisions, but his YouTube
Ooh.
channel was slightly keeping it alive.
Yeah.
One was just working his ass off, but he had the competitive stuck streak and he had to absolutely compete to be number one. So, I mean, he was spending, you know, till his card was almost getting maxed out. And then there was another one that was just from a wealthy family and could afford to do stuff like that. So with live service models, I think if they're done right, you can make them successful, but that's not what the average Joe plays with. And I think that's what when you make games, you have to remember the average Joe experience.
Well, and here's another thing too. It's like live service games didn't make Ubisoft rich.
No.
You know what I mean?
It was
Actual good
Assassin's
games.
Creed. It was
Actual
Ghost
good
Recon.
games made them rich.
You know, I think the way they're looking at it now is they're looking at these games as we're spending way too much money on these mostly single player experiences and they're not generating enough profit. It's profit, it's just not enough. And what they're failing to realize is the problem there isn't how much profit they're generating. The problem is how much money they're spending on the game. All those useless, overly done cinematics that nobody cares about that many players just skip, going all out on the graphics and the visuals and the voice acting and all this other stuff that honestly, a lot of people mash the button and skip that stuff and just get back to the
I know I
gameplay.
do.
Exactly. So
I
why
ain't
are
got
they
no time
spending
for that shit.
why are they spending so much money trying to make the game cinematic when you have arguably a good portion, if not a majority of gamers skipping it?
I don't have a huge problem with cinematics or whatever. I feel their budgets are overblown, regardless. Like they're
And that part of that
they're
is the
spending too
cinematics.
much. Yeah, they're spending too much money on said things when you could just. But the thing is, like they're leaning too heavily. My biggest thought on it is like they're leaning heavily on that to drive the narrative instead of just making a good fucking story or whatever, or something that flows with the game.
Well, take a look at FromSoft. Take a look at Elden Ring. I mean, is Elden Ring full of? Does it have celebrity? Does it have celebrity voice actors and hours and hours of fancy cinematics with motion capture actors? And
that game doesn't tell you shit.
Exactly. You know what it is? It's mostly gameplay. That's why I love most of what From Software does. They're games for gamers. You spend most of your time playing. You don't spend all this time setting the controller down and watching actors talk to each other.
Oh, you
And
mean
it's-
like the what is it? Fucking 5 hour long ending cutscene for
Yes. Death
yeah.
Stranding.
So I kind of
Death Stranding, Metal Gear, whichever fucking one it is. It's
Well,
like
Metal
2
Gear.
or 3 of the goddamn things.
So Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh my god, that one.
The ending cutscene was 4.5 hours long or some shit like that. I literally beat it.
Yeah, that's just fucking
I literally-
stupid.
Literally beat the game at like midnight, and I passed out before the cutscene was over. I had to beat the game again to see the cutscene.
I
So-
like the SquareSoft games, some of the Final Fantasies, where you would watch this overly long cutscene, and you could skip them sometimes. But then in between these long cutscenes, they would let you save the game, and then the next cutscene would continue, and then you could save the game again to then move on to the next cutscene.
Dude, so
Yeah, that was always a fun
I have
one.
never beat, and I've been looking at it. I think I may re-download Final Fantasy 16 and try to finish it. Well, okay, so I built a new PC and I haven't actually downloaded it on this. PC.
Yeah.
So,
16
But-
was good.
yeah.
But
So
It had
But-
menial side quests that dragged it down, but yeah, 16 was not as bad as some people made out to be.
I've never beaten it. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game, but the demo was out or something, and I downloaded the demo to try it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I streamed it, or I was in Discord with somebody.
You were in Discord with me.
That's right. Do you remember how I reacted throughout it?
Yeah, you were like, it's awesome. It's actually kind of fun. It's got a lot of energy and
Now, when
sorts
it
of other
started,
shit.
though, when it was 40. I think I timed it. It was like 48 minutes before I actually was able to fucking do anything.
Yes.
yeah, there was a lot of sass for that.
Yeah. I get a game. Let me play the fucking game.
Here's-
Oh,
one
I
for
remember
Chase.
you ranting
Chase.
on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
don't.
bad.
That's a major issue. And Chase, get this. I just got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition up and running on an emulator. Don't tell Nintendo. I beat that game on the Wii. I played half of it on an emulator, I think on Dolphin on my PC. I transferred my save from my Wii. I booted that game up today. And as soon as you start it, within about 20 seconds, after the initial cutscene, which you can skip, within about 20 seconds, you're in combat.
Yeah. Please.
Combat.
Good old days.
Please tell the story while I'm beating up monsters. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't have to walk over here. Fucking cutscene. Walk over here.
Yep.
Fucking cutscene. Just
That's kind of
fucking
why I
tell it.
liked the original Dynasty Warriors games, because they'd like do the overview or a over voice type of thing, and it's like, oh yes, and the 3 kingdoms did this, and I'm just going through just like wee, fucking flailing shit around.
And you're
I
doing
didn't
it.
give a damn.
You're actually doing it in that game, right?
Exactly.
You're not being told, and you're not watching other characters talk, and then you got a cutscene, and the cutscene ends, and your next goal is to walk 5 feet to the next character to start the next cutscene, and then after that cutscene, you walk about 20 seconds to this new area, and then it pulls you into another cutscene. and it just
Exactly.
repeats.
No, in Dynasty Warriors, they were like, no, just beat the shit out of everything. We'll
even-
talk in the background. It doesn't matter
Yes.
if you just killed that man. Zhuge Liang is still gonna end up talking to you all this bullshit, and then after he's done, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you bested me."
So I feel like Final Fantasy. That's Final Fantasy's folly, though. Like the Square
Yeah.
kind of thing. So like Ghost of Tsushima, the first one. Like you start out, you're on a fucking hillside. There's some talking. It's like 5 minutes maybe of like what this
Mhm.
cutscene is, and then you're fucking riding down a beach, like storming like this, like a battle charge or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like it's right into the game. Like there's not a ton of, you don't have to go through all of Jin's fucking childhood at the very beginning of the game like you do
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy 16. Which is, like I said, most of the rest of Final Fantasy 16, I actually was really enjoying the game. It's just like when I started, I'm like, what the fuck? How does anybody play these games? Like, I don't get it.
So I got 2 things for that too. One is some games do longer cutscenes in the beginning to precompile shaders. It's basically a hidden load screen. So it gets you in, and now I'm
I
not
can
saying
see
Final
that.
in Final Fantasy's sake it is that, but I'm just saying some games it's a hidden load screen to allow you to get into it, and it's starting to precompile the shaders, downloading extra stuff in the background. It's there to basically set up so that when you go into that seamless combat, it goes into it seamless. That's part of it. And 2, we're sitting here talking about Ubisoft stuff, and I asked Grok what the top 10 Ubisoft games were. Only the top 3 are not even live service for them.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because they just really started pushing that. Well, I guess with Odyssey, they had like a fucking season pass for Odyssey too.
That is okay. Well, that's number 3, but Division's number 4, and Siege is number 5. Valhalla and Far Cry 5 were estimated at over 15 and 10 million units sold on both
At
of
least with
those.
Far Cry 5 was multiplayer, but I wouldn't consider that one live service. So,
But I mean, as far as like their best, like their top 10s, it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Far Cry 5, Odyssey,
right.
Division, Rainbow Six Siege, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed Origins, Watch Dogs 2, and Division 2 are the top 10 best sellers for them. So, I mean, they've got some live service, but again, the biggest hitters were real, just play your game. Single player.
Single player,
Yes.
one-time purchase.
And do they still have the employees there that were there when they were doing that? I have to wonder, like the turnaround at a lot of these
I don't
studios,
think so.
like the Halo
They
studio.
laid off a shit ton of people last year.
Like Halo Studios,
Mhm.
the old 343. I think it used to be 343, now Halo.
Yeah, 343.
Everyone that was there for the good Halos is pretty much gone.
Oh yeah, no,
So
they're
what
all
you-
going to this.
Yeah, what you have now is this kind of new group of people who I don't know if they really care about games all that much, but they're there to do that job. And so that's why we notice a lot of this move towards more cinematic, more cutscenes, more story, more talking, more interactions. Because
wait.
Yeah.
It's the women.
Okay. I wasn't going to
It's
say
the
that
women.
directly,
I'll
but
say it.
women like more talking. They like
Yeah,
more
that's true.
interaction. They like more of that sort of social aspect.
I
and
want to
it's
beat the
also-
shit out of things.
It's also a
You're
lot
a bee, though.
easier. It's a lot easier to push your ideology when there's more talking and characters and cinematics
Right.
versus gameplay. How do you
Right.
push ideology when you're beating up enemies?
Yeah, you don't.
You do it in the background like a
Yeah.
boss.
But you're
All
not
right,
paying
let's-
attention because you're fighting monsters.
That sounds like
That's a
their
good way to
That's the
put it.
biggest thing. Like I said, and it is the talking. Oh, let's talk about our feelings and all this. It's kind of the trope what they did with the second God of War, where they have Kratos cries or whatever. It's like
What
He's
do I
literally
call you, boy?
the God of fucking war. You know what I mean? Like the God of War doesn't weep.
God of fatherhood.
yeah, or whatever.
Which
So
is, I know fatherhood's great and all, but we're not playing God of War to experience fatherhood.
I enjoyed the first game quite a bit. I would probably enjoy the second game if I played it, because the game. I like the gameplay, the mechanics, the fucking axe is great and all that stuff. But I don't know, just like these stories, they do this shit. It just
Story.
really-
So I'm non-binary.
yeah. It's like, oh, there's a non-binary god in Norse mythology now. What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
are you
remember how Aphrodite used to be a woman? Well, now we've taken away her tits and given her a giant fudacock.
Yeah.
doing? Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Well, in all honesty, she should be.
You good down there, Knight?
In all honesty, like she should be able to do whatever
There's
she
been
wants.
there's been some horror down there. You good, fam?
But yeah,
Nemo,
I'm
what'd you
just
do to
over
your
here. I'm
eyes?
listening. All of a sudden, here I hear Fuda, and I'm like,
Fudacock.
I really dislike heavy force story stuff where you can't play the game while the story is being told. Like, you
Yes.
guys- yeah, it's true. Like,
Mhm.
whatever takes you out of gameplay is very annoying. So,
The
like
walk and
Dying
talk.
Light, one of the things like Dying Light's multiplayer, it's really fun to run around a city and fucking beat up
Mhm.
zombies. Super fun. The biggest problem is the way, and it's an in-house engine, so they developed this engine themselves. So everybody plays the same character roughly. So if you go to go to the next story deal, everybody has to teleport to the same spot. Instead of one person just doing the story quest or picking up the whatever, everybody has to go back here and stop what they're doing when they can just run across the city willy-nilly the rest of the time.
Another good example is Monster Hunter Wilds, whenever you would go to a new area, they would have you go through that long ass boring fucking ride as they're like, oh wow, look at the butterfly over there. Oh my
Yeah.
god, there's a thing you can hunt
Well,
over there. Can I hunt it now? No.
Look at all these graphics we created. You have to look
Look
at them.
at all
We
these
spent time
graphics
making
that
them.
you have to have on low and
Look at all-
no
exactly.
mesh.
Look at
And
all these-
everything looks like potatoes and Play-Doh.
Look at
Isn't
these
this
22
wonderful?
frames per second butterflies.
Yeah, look at all these graphics. Oh, you don't have a 5090? Well, then fuck you. You can't look at them.
Look at that cool spider over there. Oh no, it turned into a Dorito.
Yeah.
And it's moving in stop motion at
Dude,
15
there
frames a
was
second.
Yeah, there was actually that the fucking lightning dragon thing that literally did turn into fucking just triangles in the air, and like it would happen.
He raged so fucking hard. I was in the room at that point. He's like, "Damn, look at this fucking shit."
Oh, is that with like vertex explosions where you could
Yeah.
see the polygons just pop
No,
up?
no, it literally just
Not
turned
even
into
that.
like
It literally turned into like a group of 7 or 8 giant fucking random color pixel Doritos that was just
Oh.
flailing towards him. It's like
Yes.
it lost all definition and just turned triangular. And it was
I
like,
think, I think those were called vertex explosions. That happens
Yeah.
sometimes in
that
emulators
what
when
that's
you're
called?
emulating.
oh.
it was funny, but yeah,
I'll
no,
have
it
to
definitely
remember
just
that.
turned into. It was just like I'm just like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, because I'm sitting there going, why aren't you dodging? He's like, it's not fucking doing anything.
So what happens is a number of the polygons composing the overall character end up growing exponentially, and they're not supposed to, and therefore the vertices of those grow beyond what they're supposed to. That's why they call it a vertex explosion.
Okay,
And so when that
Gotcha.
happens, it ends up covering up the rest of the character, so it looks like it looks like a few shapes, whereas it would have been
Chunky Doritos.
millions of
Yeah.
tiny, polygons.
yeah, and I think
Gotcha.
that's the biggest problem. Is just like the unoptimization of these games have just made it so where they're like
Mhm.
you see this because the shaders aren't
It's-
decaching themselves or whatever. You know,
It's
what I mean?
clear
Like,
that they're not even trying to optimize them anymore. They just expect you to figure out how to do it yourself. And guys, I hate to be that person of, well, if I'm going to check out at self checkout, why don't you check it out for me? That kind of stupid shit. But seriously, if I'm going to buy a game, why the fuck would I buy an unfinished game that I have to optimize by going into the files myself when I just paid you the money to do that for me?
So
Right.
yeah, one of the big issues is that Unreal Engine 5 has some tools to auto optimize, the kind of one-click optimizations. They're better than nothing, but they're not good enough on their own. And what developers are
Mhm.
doing are saying, we don't have enough time for this. Do the one-click optimization, but it's not good enough by
It's not
itself.
good enough.
So I actually wanted to bring this up too because me and Nightingale have been playing a lot of Battlefield 6 here recently now, and which EA claims Battlefield 6 is the best-selling shooter game of the year after the colossal flop that is Battlefield 7, or not Battlefield Black Ops 7.
7.
But anyway, I'm noticing these same polygon explosions, or it's not. They're not rendering in like you run up to a car and the tires look all triangular, and then they
It's all
snap back.
scraggly.
Yes.
and it's like you used to never see that. It's like I don't know why the rendering distance or whatever it is that
Exactly,
they used
Chris.
to cheat around these a lot, and it feels
Right.
like they're not.
So
doing
those are LODs, known as a level of detail, where the part of optimization is if something is way off in the background, you don't need to render it at full
Technical
resolution, at full
polygons.
detail. What you can do is render a lower detailed version. So if there's a car way off in the background, you render it at very, very low level of detail, low resolution. But
Mhm.
sometimes as you're moving towards it, if you move towards it quickly and the game isn't keeping up, you see that low resolution image up close and it looks absolutely hideous up close until it pops in suddenly and loads the fuller level of detail, the
Yeah.
higher level of detail,
Mhm.
LOD.
Totally aggravates me when I see that.
Okay, but
because
what
I
about the
shouldn't see that.
smear frames that they've been doing? Because that's the thing that's been getting me. That actually makes me kind of motion sick when they just like
So
instead of trying to settle everything, they just have it all smear, and then you have like a
that's
after image of the character going by for 6 frames.
that is actually a problem with the upscaling algorithms, DLSS, XESS from Intel, and FSR. What they're doing is that AI generated stuff, that nonsense. The upscaling tries to approximate what the image should look like, and also you may be having FrameGen. Turn off FrameGen if at all possible, because FrameGen will generate ghosting and incorrect imagery. But when you upscale, the problem is when you swing the camera around or you move something really quickly, you'll actually see some leftover elements of what that was. So if the character moves quickly across, say, a river, you may see parts of the character appear to still be there, almost like a shadow or an edge of the character that doesn't make sense.
So we call that in film, that's rolling shutter. So that gelatin look you see in film is because the shutter is closing down and it's not hard blinking stops like a full shutter is. So that rolling shutter effect gives you that really gelatin like and it feels disgusting. Some light. Yeah.
In video games, what happens is the image is not, it's not approximating correctly. It's an approximation, but it's never fully accurate. So what happens is as you pay attention, if you like swing the camera back and forth with your mouse, if you're using mouse and keyboard, you can see elements that are getting kind of stuck there for a moment, and then they sort of fade away, or they trail the character.
Yeah, that's what I noticed a lot on like one of the ones I saw it specifically on was like the Oblivion remake. As beautiful as they made that, if you have it up too high, I have to keep it down fairly low because then otherwise I start getting that freaking after image and the little blurriness. And for some reason, it just makes me really motion sick.
Yeah. It almost looks like a really bad version of motion blur.
Yeah.
And, like motion blur is something we all turn off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's default on, and nobody likes motion.
Yeah. Oh, hey, would you like your game to look really smeary? No. Why would I want that?
Do you want it to look bad as soon as you turn around? No.
Yeah, I don't get motion sick, but then I get that hits me, and I'm like, oh god, this is what that feels like, huh?
Motion blur would make me motion sick.
Nah, that's what I'm
Speaking of motion sick, I'm actually going to be finding my little Meta Quest thing that I've had for the last couple of years. I don't remember if it's the first or the second. It was $200, and honest to God, at this point, I wish I could get a refund. I'm going to try and sell the bitch. That thing is so laggy. I have factory reset that bitch so many times, and it still runs like ass.
But Nemo, they say VR is the future of gaming.
I know, I tried. I used to love Beat Saber before it only started running at 9 frames a second.
The eye can't see more than 12 frames a second or something like that. That's what console players tell me.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Let me go ahead and get back on this article. EA is taken to calling Battlefield 6 the best-selling shooter of 2025 on its website, putting it above other heavy hitters like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ark Raiders. Battlefield 6 is the follow-up to Battlefield 2042. Really? A game that wasn't received with the same positivity and currently has mixed reviews on Steam. On the other hand, Battlefield 6 sits at a 71% mostly positive, despite recent influx of negative reviews. That's because you started adding microtransaction bullshit, and nobody likes that.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In many ways, Battlefield 6 sees players return to boots on the ground, quasi-realistic gameplay that the series was initially known for. However, at the launch of Season 1 and the Red Sec Battle Royale mode, audiences have pushed back on the game a bit, pointing at its backslide into unrealistic skins, which were a major point of the contention of the last game, and other common points of criticism include Battlefield 6 paid Battle Pass, a bevy of microtransactions, which many argue are out of place in a $70 game. In a new report from EA, these same pitfalls haven't broken Battlefield 6 stride, at least commercially. So I bought the $100 version of this game, and it is literally pay to win, as me and Nightingale found out. So it unlocks a sniper rifle for the $100 version.
Holy shit.
To actually get all the attachments and stuff that this sniper rifle skin gives you, what is it, level 35 or 36 you have to level that sniper rifle to, and you get it immediately?
Jesus.
I think it's 39 because of the
suppressor or whatever.
It was something because it's that final suppressor. But it gives you the rangefinder, the extended barrel, the 6x scope, which is further down in the rewards. It's like in the mid MR25 range that finally shows up. It gives you a few other things, and it's literally set up to where put crosshair on head, pull trigger, they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It
is guaranteed dead. As
So
long
it's
as they don't
actually
move, they're
pay
dead.
to win, yeah, for the most
Yeah,
part.
yeah, that's an issue of pay to win. But I would consider getting Battlefield 6 if I knew for sure I could buy a Nicki Minaj skin.
Yeah,
Can we
unfortunately,
ban him?
I don't think we've got Nicki Minaj in this one.
Hey
Maybe
man,
we'll
I
get-
can't judge
Maybe
too
we'll
much.
get Cardi B and EA. No, wait, it's Saudi Arabia has it now, so they're telling who they can buy it now and put in this game.
Like, I can't judge too much. I've never played any kind of Call of Duty or anything like that. I played a little bit of Halo way back when, never really got into it. But I would probably play if they showed me a giant bee onesie. I'd be like, give it to me now. I have to. It doesn't matter if I
So-
don't kill a single motherfucker. I have my bee onesie.
So here's the thing: like, I think those stupid skins are ridiculous. But
Bee onesie.
well, that being said, I don't know how. Like, if you're playing a military shooter and there's Beavis and Butthead,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you know what team they're on? Like,
Yeah,
American Dad.
do they have a red shirt and a blue shirt version? Like, what
that
the
just
fuck?
pulls you out of the game experience. It's
Well,
not
yeah.
about that.
Well, that's what I mean, like-
yeah, Fortnite is all about that. Fortnite, it fits,
Fortnite.
makes sense. Fortnite's not trying to be serious. It's not trying to be realistic.
But that's Call of Duty, though. Call of
Yeah,
Duty's the one
exactly,
with the Beavis and Butthead skin.
Call of Duty,
Mhm.
that's where it's a problem because nobody wants that. That is
Well-
purely a cash grab that's hurting the game.
Right.
Funny.
Didn't they also do
but-
that shitty American Dad skin as well for Call of Duty?
They've
Yeah,
done all
yeah.
sorts. They've done. Actually, I will have to say the Tomb Raider one almost got me to buy it. And then I was like, then I thought about it. I'm like,
cool, actually.
no.
Someone's buying this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. But no, so but the reason I brought that up is because in Battlefield 6, me and Knight are having this argument now, or this gripe now of the game with these extra skins that you can slap on them. You don't know whose fucking team you're on.
Yeah, that's so.
They
Like,
just
if you've played,
Random different colors and shit now.
if you've played, let's say this, if you've played from Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 4, it was distinct of who was the other team. But because it's NATO versus PAX, it's paramilitary versus military. They look identical. And then you now
Yeah.
get these universal skins. The only thing you can tell is the orange little sim dot above their head. And I promise you, that is not enough when 4 bullets will kill you.
Counter
Not only
Strike
that,
made it
like
easy.
They
there may
need to
be a
bring in-
tank. There may be a tank behind them or a friendly tank or whatever, and it kind of blocks the view sometimes. I've had
Mhm.
guys walk up to me and like I see a green dot or whatever behind them, which is a tank or another player that overwrites the red dot of the enemy, and then they just shoot me, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't even know whose team you're on. Like, how am I supposed to know your
So
name?
glad
they
that
need to
wasn't
do
just me.
something- They
When
need
I
to do
played the
something
demo, I
similar
didn't
to
know.
Team Fortress 2 because
They
you have
are-
the red team versus the blue team.
So with Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, it was a Marine Army looking setup versus normally with I believe it was Russia on 4. Was it Russia's 4 or Russia 3? I don't remember. But there was a distinct Op4 look that said, I'm not them.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was also class identity because back then too, because I mean, it's Battlefield 6 went out and said everybody can use everything, you know, as far as the main category weapons, which is cool and weird now. But at least then you could look at that guy and you say, that's a medic, that's an engineer, that's
And
a
that's an enemy.
support, and that's a sniper. Now you can't tell who's doing what until you see them drop their gadget. Then you know
Gotcha.
that's who it is. But they have
by
made
then it's usually
they've
too
made a
late.
post where they're talking about it's in discussion how they want to do it on making the players more visible because they do understand that people are having a very hard time because people have been literally able to sit on conquest points perfectly still and you can't tell they're there. Now, is that real? Yes. But there's so much going on so fast in how this plays out that they're talking about potentially either increasing the range that it will auto mark them so that a ping will show up. And they've talked about, I think they said it was in Battlefield Hardline, they had to give it to where at a certain point in the distance from player to player, that it would eventually, if they were enemy, it would hit it would end up putting an orange outline around them that somebody's there. So they're
Yeah.
talking
Right.
about how to do it now.
All right, so we got here. Battlefield has reportedly sold over 10 million copies across all platforms. And they're talking about Black Ops has sold 60% fewer copies than 6. Arc Raiders only at like 3 or 4 million copies. So they're saying, oh yeah, we're the biggest multiplayer shooter of the year, which well deserved. The game is fun.
Good for them.
We've got over 100 hours in it.
Mhm.
I've had fun with it. I rage at it because it's still a fucking multiplayer shooter, and I rage at those all the time anyway. But yeah, anyway, it's fun. We just don't have a lot of time. There was the Black Ops getting refunded a lot because there's AI in the game. They made like AI generated
Art for their calling cards.
calling cards and different.
And a lot of
stuff you
people,
can unlock.
see, that's really, to me, I think people are blowing that out of proportion. Like, who gives a shit? But at the same time, you're not reducing the cost of the game at all, and you're using it. That's kind of the issue, I guess.
Yeah.
But the bigger issue, from what I understand, is the disgrace the campaign is.
Right.
Like,
I've been hearing a lot about that campaign. What the hell is going on with that?
It's an abomination, and just go look up the final battle, and then go look up any of the final battles of any of the other Call of Duties, and you'll go, oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
there's
I will
like- there's
definitely
like-
have to do that because I've been very
there's like-
confused about the outrage because everybody just says the same thing. It's garbage. And I'm like, there's a lot of different styles of garbage.
okay.
It's
Let me
like-
put it
it's like
this
a-
way.
It's like a drug-filled, like fucking nightmare or whatever, like a fucking acid
You-
trip.
Like
Okay.
Kojima style drugs or
no,
bad
like literal
drugs?
drugs, fucking acid trip. Like
Yeah.
that's why
Okay.
you're fighting fucking 50 foot tall enemy soldiers and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
What?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So
So I think, what was it? Modern Warfare is like, it's one big final epic battle that you're going through. Modern Warfare 2 was another epic battle that, right when you get to that epic cutscene at the end, you're like, holy shit, I'm in the middle of this epic war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is literally, I'm fighting a dude that took like massive drugs, eaten by an alien, and I just had to kill him with a 50 foot
Oh,
knife.
so it sounds like a shitty Roblox game then.
It reminded me of Mass Effect 2 in that final encounter.
Oh
Okay.
my god, no.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it's not what Call of Duty is. Call of Duty has always been about telling war stories. Like, I remember the World at War campaign final mission was so, of course, I'm playing veteran, but it was so hard, so many grenades. But then when you finally beat it, it's just this epic, massive World War II moment. And you're like, yeah, this is cool as shit. They've
Mhm.
lost that vibe.
I'm not surprised. They've lost touch with anything that actually gives any kind of feeling of depth to most games nowadays. It has to be surface level or else they think
Yeah,
people
let's
won't
just
get
put it this way. They didn't earn it.
Mm.
Glad I don't care about Call of Duty.
I only see, because I was just thinking about this today because it was about this time, it's always around that late November. I remember getting the original Modern Warfare,
Mm-hmm.
and here's the,
What the
It
Yeah,
looks like it looks like a joke.
This reminds me of one of those event battles they had on Marvel Rivals, is that it? The online MOBA?
I don't know.
but
I
this
think
is
it
an
is.
actual campaign final boss for
You're
Call of
shitting
Duty.
me.
No, that's
Call of Duty, one of the best
For the realism
military games out there.
military game, you chose
That.
Looks like a joke.
And people are even saying that some of that was coded
Wow.
with AI. That's also, I think, where some of the AI stuff came in.
That's AI hallucinating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that's why
That's
they're
pretty
taking a
fucking
big
sad.
shit. And this is probably going to be it's going to be the worst selling Call of Duty game, which who knows, probably still will sell 7 million fucking copies because
right now there's 130 or 173,000 playing Battlefield 6.
Mhm.
There's
Okay, well, you can't-
68,000 playing all on Steam, and there's all of Call of Duties, all of them. There's
Right.
68,000 playing right now.
But it's
on-
also hard because it's free on Games Pass.
true.
So these numbers are very hard to follow. Well, I mean, what would you do? Would you pay the $20 or whatever? 30?
Oh, if I
whatever
heard it
is?
was shit, I wouldn't be paying anything.
Right, true.
Yeah.
But I mean, but if you're already, paying for Game Pass,
Oh
you
yeah.
can just download it for free. or
And I
whatever.
imagine some people may have just picked up Game Pass for the month to play Call of Duty, so they don't have to actually buy.
Well, they
it.
said that Black Ops 6 had lost it's like $300 million in revenue because of Games Pass. Because
Why
it
even
sold,
have it on Game
obviously made them a lot more money on like PlayStation, where people had to buy the game.
I don't understand why they include it on Game Pass. They don't have to, and I doubt very many people would give up on Game Pass.
So here's
just 'cause
how
it doesn't have
here's
Call
how
of
that
Duty.
probably works as a business.
They've been trying to get the subscriber numbers up as well.
So it's Microsoft goes to Activision and says, or Treyarch or whoever's developing the lead of the game and says,
Right.
we will pay you $25 million investment or $50 million investment into your thing. But when it
bought
releases,
them. Microsoft
you will,
owns Activision.
well, but it is a we will give you a X
Yeah.
thing to
They're
do
still,
Y.
they're still making deals with them.
Yeah, and that's the whole
Mhm.
point of it. Is that's probably how they're getting away with it, is saying, we'll invest this dollar amount. You're going to let us release this on Game Pass because they get the initial upfront funding.
But I
But-
still feel like Microsoft would make more money just letting that be a game that's sold on the platform separately from Game Pass. That's how I look at it, because they get a cut from each game sale. I think they'd make more, but like Chase said, I think they're just trying to drive those subscriber numbers up.
That's the
And
biggest
it
thing.
makes sense.
Well, they drive their numbers up so they can show board members, look at our numbers, so big.
Yeah.
We like big numbers. We like
And
big numbers, big
hopefully-
numbers.
Hopefully, when you subscribe specifically to Game Pass just for Call of Duty, you just don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping for. But now that it's hit $30 a month or whatever, so $300 and something a year, I think a lot more people are going to be unsubscribing. They just keep raising. Like Microsoft to me is like they're just doing everything wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Not just with
It's like they're
Windows, but also
listening-
Xbox.
It's like they're listening to the complaints that we say and then going, okay, well, let's take all the things they complained about and then make it into our next patch.
right. All right. Speaking
that's
of
not how
things
you
we're
keep money.
complaining about, let's complain about the Game Award.
Woo!
Segue.
My favorite show of the year.
Yeah, the show that I watch in clips the next day.
Exactly.
I
Only
do
watch
still
the
actually
highlights.
watch it live
I watch Asmongold
just
watching
for the hell
this.
of it.
I watch Asmongold watching the video. Honestly, like after last year, I was like, can I watch somebody else stream this so I don't give them
Suffer
the
through
stupid
this
view?
shit.
All
I
right,
watch
so
it for the mobile game ads.
mobile game ads. Yeah, so these are all your categories.
Articles.
Let's look at the categories real quick. Game of the year, obviously, best game direction, best narrative, best art direction. So, okay, so what we got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 24.
They left out best
29.
LGBTQ game.
Well, it's I'm sure that's okay. So we got what 29 categories, right? 1, 2, 8 times 3 is 24 plus 5, 29. That's math. 29 categories. So I don't know if last year, I think they only did like what 6 actual awards. They're just like, before we go to commercial break, another commercial break. After this commercial break, we're going to show you so and so won this, and like like they just read this. Like, oh, they won it. They don't even talk about the other nominees or nothing. So I'm wondering how many of these, like game of the year, obviously, Games for Impact is going to get fucking 10 minutes on the show
They always do.
because fucking Keeley needs his fucking DEI money check too.
Is there a category for best Kojima game every year?
Yeah, it's best community support or something. I don't know. Most anticipated game. What will Kojima show? Innovation in accessibility. All right. Do we want to just go through the voting now, or we want to go through each category? I guess we can.
Yeah, let's just knock them out.
All right, game of the year. I guess we could save that. Whatever. Fucking who cares? Claire Obscure Expedition 33, highly rated game. I have not played it. Everybody loves it though.
Got to play it. You have to.
I do want to get around to it. It's just
It's on Game Pass.
setting down. Oh, I'm not buying Game Pass. I'll just buy the fucking game.
I have Game Pass, and I still bought the game on Steam.
Yeah. Death Stranding on the beach. Donkey Kong Bonanza. They got to throw a fucking Nintendo game in here.
I'm
Hades
shocked
2.
that even made the list.
Hades 2
Yeah,
for
what's that
some
doing
fucking
there?
reason. Like this game, I don't know, man. It's whatever. Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2. It feels like this year had some bangers in it this year. And I feel like a lot of things are getting snubbed. Maybe it's just because there was so much stuff has come out that I've forgotten what a lot of the other stuff I've played this year. I'm pretty sure Claire Expedition 33 is going to get this.
That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
voted for.
That's
So-
what everyone's been figuring since it came out.
I'll vote for it. It's whatever. Next
Yes.
category.
Do you not think that Silk Song stands a chance at being the runner-up, or at least potential for how high?
can see it
people are
being a
crazy
runner-up.
for it. I think Silk Song's a great game. I just don't think it's Game of the Year material. It's
Well, you
just
know-
it's another Metroidvania. It's good. It's just not.
Fucking
that amazing.
Balatro come out last year is in the fucking game of the year. And everybody's like, "What the fuck is Balatro?" I played it. Totally fucking deserved it. Like a fucking great game.
It's a card game. It's a
It's
digital
a card
game.
game. It's
Come
not
on.
a video game for sure, but it was a fun game. Like it was different.
Oh, it's an
um,
amazing game. I just don't think it belongs in a Game of the Year awards.
Mhm.
Where are all the games of the year solo player games? Well, Claire, these are all single player games, well, except for Split Fiction. These are all.
I think that's why he's asking why are all of the games
Oh, why
of
are
the
they
year
all-
solo?
because multiplayer gamers don't matter.
Well, I think a multiplayer game focuses more on the social aspect, so it's kind of hard to gauge what experience you'll have when it's always with other people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right. So we got. I don't know about the game direction of any of these. I haven't played any of these games. I'm just
Expedition 33.
Yeah, all right, I'll vote for it. Whatever.
I'm simping for Expedition 33 the whole way.
Yeah. But they did have Ghost of Utah on there as well, which was a game that came out this year.
Not surprised.
I
to see that.
stared it. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude! It's the same 4 games, and then they throw one on the end. It's like, oh yeah, well, look,
Yeah.
we're different.
That's another thing that I've stopped being impressed by with the Game Awards. It's like it's always the same fucking thing. What's the point?
Well, the problem that they
What
run
the fuck?
into is
Again?
they choose the same style of games because of the nature of the awards, and so then they end up being in numerous categories, always the same ones with
Yeah.
1 or 2 different ones.
I
So
personally
should we
think
put
if they
Ghost of
want to try
Yotai on
and,
this one?
For best art direction.
no.
I
Silk Song,
would
that
honestly
shit.
say Expedition 33 because if you do play that, it doesn't look like any other game. Like they really went all out, making it look very different, and that ties into the story and the setting
Well, it's
on why
Bob
it looks because it's all about painting as a theme, and so because of that, everything looks kind of weird and crazy and different, and because of that, I think it probably would deserve to win that.
So I will say, well, we're both kind of opposed to Kojima's shit, but I will say the game itself looked really cool. Not that means everything. Right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
Death Stranding.
Graphics don't mean everything, but some of the stuff I did see in this game did look really fucking cool, and he made it look cool on like consoles. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's running on a high end PC when it's just run on a PS5.
He has an excellent game engine. I'll give him that.
Yeah, like he's crazy as fuck. I'm not trying to go anywhere near it. Like Kojima's all over himself for sure, but
Pretentious.
he does the stuff he makes does look really good. I will cast a vote for Claire Expedition just because I know a lot of people that really like the game. Best score and music. Also, everybody was saying that Clarion
Yeah.
Expedition was super.
Play the
super
game
good.
and hear the music, you'll get why people are going crazy over it.
But it got snubbed at.
Golden Joystick.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I wonder if they're actually going to sweep it.
They sweeped Golden Joystick with like 7 awards.
Best audio
You
design.
see, that's kind of where I get to the point where it's like, okay, so they've sweeped every single award, which granted, they probably deserve every single award. But now there's no chance for any other game to get a spotlight or a shout out.
So I'm
Yeah,
going to say
that's an
this
issue. It comes up.
in this one, because it's the only game I have played. I really like the audio design. The fucking guns have a real pop to them when you're shooting them. You change ends. You change your fucking your flash hiders and stuff, and it actually changes the sound of the guns. A fucking F-22 Raptor fucking screaming over the top of your head and everything.
It actually sounds.
I mean, it's
I will say this has probably been the closest Battlefield we've had to actually having real sounding firearms. The only one I'm still a little sus on is the 45.
I haven't shot that one much, but like
just because I've shot many 1911s, that's the only one I'm going. But I also haven't been outdoors in a completely open field shooting one. It's always been indoors or in tighter open door ranges.
So I will say this as a total Expedition 33 simp. I'm all about that game. It's my favorite game of all time.
Couldn't tell.
I don't I don't think it really belongs in best audio design because audio design is not the same as the audio, like the music and the sound.
Yes.
It's a little bit of a different
This is the Foley
thing.
of it.
So I would not put it in that category.
right, which is why I said like, and I'm not saying it like. Obviously, I'm not happy with the direction they went with Ghost of Yotai, but if they had the same, sword sounds and stuff from the first game,
Right.
like the audio design is going to be good. Death Stranding, I don't really know because like he puts fucking like weird tar monsters in the game and shit. So I have no idea what that one would even be like.
I think some people would vote for Death Stranding too.
Yeah, and then Silent Hill F. I've watched some people play this one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how creaky it is. I'm going to vote for Battlefield just because, like I said, it really pops on you.
I'll allow it.
So
you can skip Expedition 33 this time. That's okay.
Okay. Oh, best performance. Expedition 33, Expedition 33, Expedition 33.
So I will say this. I think
oh my god, they put this
Yeah.
bitch fucking front.
she does not belong in there at all.
Why the fuck is Ishii in there?
You know why? They just
You
put
know
her in
exactly
there.
why. Well,
didn't earn
Sony fucking gives
Get that
Keeley a
DEI
lot
looking
of fucking
cunt
money.
out of the lineup.
We all know she doesn't belong.
Now, didn't
So-
Troy actually pull off a pretty realistic Harrison Ford?
Troy
They
is
say
an
he did, yeah.
amazing voice actor for sure. He's done a lot of great roles. He
Like
is
I
a
haven't really
fucking
listened to
weirdo
it.
right now though. He has been
Yeah.
he has been fucking on some stuff. And honestly, like it's not even wokeness stuff. Like I got him and Nolan North did a YouTube channel here a few years ago, and they were playing like old retro games and like and all this stuff. And then they do it for like 6-8 months, and then Troy just flakes and just kind of leaves Nolan with the channel. And he's like, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna keep it going or whatever. But he's moved on to doing something different, and he did that for like 3 other shows or some shit. So he just I don't know.
Seems
Yeah.
like kind of a dick.
Yeah, just kind of a weird flake, I guess.
Yeah.
Not to say he's not a great voice actor or actor because he
Oh,
is.
he
You
is.
can be a great voice actor and still be an absolute piece of shit.
So speaking of great voice actor, but not the greatest person, Ben Starr, if you see him in person, he's kind of weird. He does some weird stuff. He had his nails painted and all sorts of weird things. But I'm just going to ignore that and say that his verso in Expedition 33 was pretty amazing. I think it probably beat out Mael for Jennifer English.
Okay. What about Charlie Cox's character?
His was great. No complaints at all. Really good. I just, he didn't have, he wasn't as much of a focus. It was really going to be between Ben Starr and Jennifer English for me. And ultimately I'm leaning towards Ben Starr, even though I absolutely loved what Jennifer English did for Maya, although her speech at the Golden Joystick Awards was just an absolute cringe virtue signal.
Feminist talk.
Oh, God.
Feminist talking points.
I
am
Probably should just vote for the
something about
Japanese
being
girl.
queer.
We should probably just vote for the Japanese girl. Honestly, like
She did an okay job. I just don't think she belongs in that list. It wasn't that great. It was good. It just wasn't amazing.
Yeah, but as far as personality wise, she may be the only one that's worth a shit.
As far as appearance, what?
No, a personality.
Oh, okay.
Like they're, how they act.
If we're voting on appearance, I guess
I'd still vote for her.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
You got to vote for the blind Daredevil.
Yeah. All right, we'll vote for Ben Starr. He'll probably get it. Innovation and accessibility. Now we're getting to the good shit, guys. All right, so
Adam Fall actually did have a lot of options, and it's a good game. I didn't see any DEI stuff in it. I played it start to finish on Game Pass. I really did enjoy it. I'm sad that it got kind of overlooked because of other stuff out at the time. And as much as I hate to say it, I do not support South of Midnight at all. If we're being objective, they had a lot of accessibility options in there for
Okay, so
people that have trouble with gaming.
that's what I'm curious about too. Is like this innovation and accessibility. Like, okay, let's learn about the nominees. Let's.
This is stuff like if you can't see color, if you have trouble moving
Right.
your fingers accurately, stuff like
Oh.
that.
Okay, Adam Fall is Rebellion's most accessible game to date, with built-in accessibility in mind to make sure as many people as possible could play it across the core game experience. Includes configurable text, contrast, and size. One of the only games that scales up to 52 pixels.
Yeah, like if you have trouble
1080p.
seeing, they make the text really big for you. The high contrast mode, if you have vision issues, things like that. That's what accessibility
Optional
is.
audio cues for players with low vision.
So I will say this: accessibility. This thing is really not about DEI at all. It's
Right.
about accommodating people with disabilities, and that's not. I don't see that as a woke thing at all.
I can understand that. So, right. I think I reacted to it probably unfairly, but
Yeah, it does sound woke, doesn't it?
yeah, it
It
definitely does.
horribly.
But I can see this. So this is why I clicked into this. This is why I'm actually reading into this. Based on colorblind accessibility, low vision accessibility, has unique informative audio cues and welcome range of players through play style and presets and customizations. There's a strong focus on motor accessibility with optional God, I can't read. Automation for movement, traversal, firing, and reloading, highly configurable melee and aim assist, and detailed remapping, allowing for up to 4 keys per action, and the choice of whether each should be tap versus short hold.
Yeah, like for example, if you have arthritis or if you're missing a thumb on one hand, things like that, that's accessibility stuff.
Right. Other considerations include range of motion sickness, mitigation, HUD nav assistance, detailed color customization, configurable subtitles with direction arrows. Okay, so they added a bunch of stuff. So, all right, we'll just TLDR the rest of this stuff too. Dark Ages, vision accessibility. So basically kind of the same stuff or whatever, more or less.
Yeah, it's mostly the same kind of things that they put in.
Yeah.
There aren't
South
too
of
many
Midnight.
options you have, but the ones that you have, most games try to include them all if they're trying to be accessible to people with handicaps.
South of Midnight's built upon Compulsion's previous accessibility experience, taking it further beyond extensive work with disabled players and to identify new possibilities and set ambitious targets. The flagship guiding strand feature provides a line to objectives configurable in length, display time, camera shift and path, audio beacons with volume and pitch options. Along with this game supports informative haptic and audio cues, menu narration and menu text, and HUD scaling to large sizes, increasing accessibility, particularly for players with low vision. Okay, so they put some thought in this. What do you think, Adam Fall or South of Midnight?
I'd never played South of Midnight. I would go with Adam Fall simply because I think they both have a lot of great accessibility options, and Adam Fall is actually a good game.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it. Adam Fall. Next, games for impact. Here we go.
This is the woke one.
Yeah, this is the woke one. Let's learn about. Does this one give me a learn about the other?
No, it does not.
It does not.
Hmm.
Oh, gee.
I wonder why.
I've never heard of
I'm not voting for this. Change my vote.
Despeloti, Consume Me, Wander Stop. I'd never heard of those three.
We have to find out now. For a thought-provoking game with a
By the way,
social meaning or message.
If you look up at the top, you can click next and skip voting. If
I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote for those.
There are 7 people currently playing Consume Me on Steam. The highest peak was 145 2 months ago.
Yeah, those are pretty low numbers to be in a, of all time of the year, for 2025.
Steam's okay, here we go. Overview. In Consume Me, you take on the role of Ginny, a young in love and entertaining her final year of high school. Make up a meticulous scheduling decisions to maximize your glow up. Solve the puzzle game of dieting. Evade distractions as you pursue scholarly success. Yeah, so okay. Consume Me on Steam. So here's the Steam fucking thing. Oh my god. Did you Did you feel stupid, fat, lazy, and ugly in high school? Well, I did, but at least I made a life simulation RPG about it.
And they made the icon for it be a chocolate bar.
Yeah, it's a fucking candy bar. Okay.
I'm looking at the other one, Despilote or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pulling him up as he...
Slice of life adventure about childhood and the magical grip soccer held over the people of Quito, Ecuador in 2001. I don't
totally not my kind of game,
it.
I can tell already.
I mean, this has got 3 people playing it right now and 30 all-time peak have ever played this game.
These games for Impact are impacting literally fucking 0 people.
Yeah, shouldn't they actually have an impact on people?
Right.
Like Schedule 1 or Peak or Repo.
Lost Records,
or...
Blue and Rage, that's the fucking what the fuck? It's that what the hell is that stupid visual novel game? Life is Strange or whatever. It's like a Life is Strange spinoff, right?
Why
Lost
is
Bloom.
Baby Steps on Best Indie Games?
Oh gosh.
Lost.
The game where you control
Bloom.
a retard.
Lost
Dude,
Records,
I already
Blue and Rage.
control a retard. There's me. I'm
All
controlling
right,
me.
so this one has an all-time peak of 3,000 players, and there's 36 players playing it right now.
So I would say about Lost Records.
Impacting.
Lost Records will attract a lot of that Stranger Things kind of
Well, yeah, it's the same people who
fan
made it,
base. It does put in a whole bunch of woke bullshit though, so I've avoided it because of that, obviously.
I mean, you mean the 4 lesbians that are in the game?
Yeah, and the fact that they do their best to try to make it somewhat diverse and represent atypical personalities.
Diversity.
Oh, yes, all of these normal lesbians.
Yeah.
Because
Lost
everybody
Records,
knows
Blue
a
and
group
Rage
of 4
is a
lesbians.
2-part adventure game developed by Don't Nod Montreal. The studio by Don't Nod. The plot focuses on 4 teenage girls, Swan, Nora, Autumn, and Kat, who will go on a journey of self-discovery and forge unbreakable bonds.
Self-discovery
That's the same fucking plot as Traveling
and
Hood,
discovering each other's bodies.
Sister of the Traveling Pants, whatever the fuck that movie was.
Fuck off them.
Yeah.
So
Kind of it's kind of a slice of what's wrong with the modern presentation of feminism to young girls, teaching them what they should be or grow up to be. And it's like, this is all the stuff you don't want to be as a little girl.
Remember, Susie, you want to grow up to be a stripper just like mommy.
So Wanderstop has an all-time peak of 1,317.
That's the biggest so far.
no, the other one had 3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
And then
3,000.
this has
Okay.
currently 19 people playing it.
Okay, so all together, so far, if we total up all the players, what did South of Midnight have? It was in the thousands.
South of
didn't
Midnight
even
currently has 1,400, or a total of 1,438 players in total, but currently playing 35.
Okay, I'm just talking about total all-time peak.
Okay, I'll go through and I'll grab the list and I'll add them up for you. I'll get you that number in just a second.
Well, it's less than 5,000 people.
Ugh,
It's more than
Wanderstop has
that.
that kind of gross Memphis art, they call it, art style, where the character, if you look at the art in that, you'll, yeah.
No, I get you.
Oh, yeah.
it's that new modern age like woke now. That's the kind of art you would see when you're forced to watch one of those diversity classes at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. Wonder Stop on Steam. Let's see what it says here. From the creator of Stanley's Parable, The Beginner's Guide comes Wonder Stop, the narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea.
All right, I have the number.
And tea's nuts.
Give
Fuck
it to us,
this. This
McLovin.
looks stupid.
5,926 people we have impacted with these wonderful games that are not made for
Anybody.
anyone.
Well, they're made for 6,000 people.
A fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a percent of gamers.
And this
So
is
now,
going to
okay,
get,
so here's something that I want to point out. I want to point
this is
this
going
out.
to get fucking 15 minutes on a show that I forget what it is. It's like $500,000 a fucking ad or some shit that he for like a 30-second spot he charges or some shit. Like he's charging fucking Super Bowl prices for this shit.
Yeah, and some of these games would appear in those ads in like the previous year, and they still can't get players. Like they still can't get people to play them.
So here's something that I want to point out. How are there only 145 people ever playing the game, but the game has 465 reviews?
Yeah, ain't that a bitch?
Well, it was all time. Everybody all at once, right?
How many of those reviews say they got a free copy? Because there's usually a little like blue text line that says
Yeah,
they
I'd
got
have
a
to
review
go
copy.
start looking through these to see.
Next.
If they played it before it was released, they may not show as players.
That's true.
Best ongoing. Final Fantasy.
You need to
Fortnite,
move it off of Steam, by the way.
Oh, yeah, okay. Best ongoing. Final Fantasy 14, Fork Knife, Helldivers, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. Honestly, like, okay. I know a lot of people are gonna say Fortnite or whatever. I don't play Fortnite. I don't give a shit. Helldivers. I haven't actually went back to Helldivers. I heard, it's doing fine. No Man's Sky has consistently put out fucking new updates for the past 10 years.
That's what I was gonna say. They've done an amazing job recovering from their launch.
They haven't charged a fucking dime for any of this new content they put in this game.
No Man's Sky was a total revival because they started out like the launch was terrible.
Yeah.
They didn't make good on their promises, and now they went well above and beyond what they promised.
Yeah. No, that's great. So
it took time.
Actually, let me show you guys something real quick.
It took time, but they did it.
So they made this new deal now in the game where you could find different ship parts and you could basically custom make your own ship, like the different things snapped together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a buddy of mine was he was is it in games or is it anyway, there's people who are posting some of the ships that they have built in it. Let me see if I can find one. There was one that was fucking awesome.
I think for the total effort put in the fact that it's free content that they just continue to provide to one-time purchase gamers, I would say No Man's Sky is probably the winner there. Even though it's not
I
my
was
kind
going
of
to
game.
say, I think the argument could go to Final Fantasy 14.
But isn't there a monthly fee for that?
Nobody likes those rabbit nerds.
Isn't there a monthly fee to play?
$14 a month, and that's it.
Which is fine. That's fine. But I feel like if you're continually paying for it, then obviously they should continue to develop for it. You know what I mean?
True. But I mean, if you're looking at the best ongoing experience, they're actually even talking about they just dropped an announcement saying they're about to rebirth the game again, and they're going to put a new 10-year plan into this game.
Oh, but the first time they rebirthed it was because
of an actual terrible launch.
Yeah.
The MMO itself was garbage, and they flipped it and they brought it back to life, and it's a great MMO, but for me it's really hard to get into it again. Because I've got 45,000 hours in Black Desert, and it just when I look at Final Fantasy, I can't get into that loop grind that they've got.
Yeah.
I don't like it as much. Oh my god, is that the Kami house?
Yeah, somebody made the fucking Kami house in No Man's Sky. Not only that, it looks like there's several of them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, here's another one.
Is that in No Man's Sky?
Yeah, they built this house. But here,
I
look
saw
at
one
these.
dude wound up creating Planet Namek.
So this is a ship you can build. This is a ship you can fly around with all
So
the
this
parts
is like
and shit.
this is practically Minecraft.
At this point, yeah, no. Let's see if I can find. There was one.
Have they had any paid
Here it is.
DLC?
Look at this. This is a fucking ship you can craft and
That looks
made
awesome.
a
That looks
fucking
awesome.
dragon.
Have any of their DLCs been paid?
No.
That's
No.
pretty shocking to me that they haven't at least released 1 or 2 paid DLC packs.
Everything is free. I'm trying to think if there's. I don't think there's any monetization in the game. There might be. There's some other currency stuff, but you can just earn it, like some primo currency stuff. But you can just earn it for the most part.
Oh, Steam just notified me Lost Soul Aside is on sale.
I want to play that. I downloaded the demo.
I wasn't sold on the demo, but I
wasn't
might
either.
consider it at half price, maybe.
It looked cool and it felt cool, and some of the animations, like stuff you did, your guy was like fucking million swords and stuff flying out of his body and stuff. Looked really cool, but then it would do like 2 damage or something to the boss that I fought. So I was like, I don't really understand what the fuck I'm doing.
It's a Temu Devil May Cry.
Yeah, and it's kind of floaty.
So how much do you love Devil May Cry character action games?
Lost Soul Aside was very disappointing, man. I 100%ed it. Oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah, it is very disappointing, but is it okay if you go in not expecting it to be great?
Right. Well, there was that.
Okay.
There was the fucking the sound clip or whatever. It was like, oh, or whatever. When he falls off the cliff, he's like, oh. It's like
it wasn't what it was made out to be. It looked amazing. It's not amazing. So
I think it got rushed too, didn't it?
Hype is a problem. Hype can be a major problem for an otherwise okay game.
I'm voting No Man's Sky just because.
Sounds
I
good to
No
me.
Man's Sky.
That's what I voted for.
Best. Oh wait, fucking next.
Nope,
category?
that's a different category.
It is a different category, but it's the same fucking games.
Baldur's Gate 3 was.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is different.
Yeah.
I don't know who's supporting their community.
I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 did support the community pretty well.
Final Fantasy 14 would also take that.
Yeah.
You could say because of how long that's been running. Helldivers is definitely trying.
Yeah.
I would say in terms of if I was to rate it, I would rate Final Fantasy 14, Baldur's Gate, and I'd rate Final Fantasy 14 probably as 1. Tied for 2 is probably No Man's Sky and Baldur's Gate. Fortnite would be 3 and Helldivers 4 because it's 2 new out of those.
So okay, well I can give it to whoever. The thing about Baldur's Gate is, to me, it's like, oh yeah, it's best community support. I've literally not thought about that game at all in the last. I played it, put like 100-something hours into it.
You could honestly, I think you could even say this if you really wanted to be like really critical: Final Fantasy 14, No Man's Sky, Fortnite, Helldivers, Baldur's Gate, because the Baldur's Gate really only got one major patch.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
or
Let's say,
update. For the community support
I remember
around
hearing
it.
about an update or something like that, but I just don't know what they've done.
Let's give this one to McLovin. Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy.
I think they deserve it.
Best independent game. Okay.
Silk Song.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Well, I
So
hear a lot of good things about Ball X Pit.
Okay.
I got to say this, though. When you look at how much money was behind Expedition 33, how large the studio was, how many connections they have,
Oh, it's Devolver.
how independent is that studio? Let's be honest. I mean, this isn't people like in their basement or something. We're talking about millions and millions of dollars. And I guess
you
that
brought in
could be
A-list
independent.
actors, B-list actors. You're not independent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Clear Expedition 33 belongs on this list.
I don't think
if
so
anything,
either.
it's AA. If it's not AAA, it's at least AA, which is not independent.
I would never consider that an indie studio.
So Ball X Pit also is Devolver Digital, which is not an indie studio, really.
Mhm.
So that one would be excluded as well.
So there's 2 that they fucked up. Good job.
I don't know about Supergiant Games. Like, this is their second game.
I mean,
so is it independent because they're
It's just them.
Yeah.
okay? And then,
I mean, I could say I could probably get behind Hades and Silk Song, but I think more people like Silk Song over Hades too.
I think
agree.
Silk Song will win it for sure.
Mhm.
Unless somehow Expedition 33 takes that one as well, which I don't think it should.
I think
Yeah,
that
I
had
don't
too good
know.
of a launch for it to take it.
Best debut indie game.
Hey,
Blueprints,
look what's here.
Despalote.
Just below day. Come on
Which
now.
like who fucking put this in the category, guys? 1,000 people played this game.
So Dispatch could win, given how
Yeah.
popular it is.
I
hearing a lot of
personally
million
vote for
copies so far.
Dispatch.
If you took out the word indie, I would definitely vote Expedition 33. I just don't consider them indie by the way I think of indie.
I agree. They're indie. Well, they're 33 people made it or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it was 33 people plus all the other people
Right.
they contracted with. They contracted
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a whole bunch of artists and whatnot, like a big, like a fairly decent sized Korean.
I have no idea what
Art
Blueprints
company.
is either.
Blueprints was like not a puzzle game, a sort of adventure puzzle style game. Some people loved it. I had a friend that played it, really enjoyed it. It was on Game Pass. I never got around to it.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about Dispatch, though.
Never
I'm
played
not-
Oh yeah, no,
Dispatch.
the game is
Scenes from it.
amazing.
Not my
What's that?
kind of game, but people love it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's visual novel basically.
I was never a Telltale guy. I played a few Telltale games. Did you play? Have you played Dispatch, Nemo?
I haven't, but I've watched many of my friends play it, as many of them are streaming it right now.
Okay.
Dispatch might get.
I
that.
would think that would be a terrible game to stream because why? I mean, I guess.
Once you see it, you've seen it.
Yeah. Kind of kills it for you.
The only
Why
thing
you
that
wanna
would
play it
change is how do
afterwards?
what are your choices you pick.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And there's
Would
not
be it.
never-ending choices.
No.
So I mean, you'll eventually see the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same people who were at Telltale.
I'd vote for them over the other three
Yeah.
because I don't think Claire deserves this.
No. Best mobile game.
Pretty Derby.
Wuthering
Yeah.
Waves.
Nope.
Nope. Pretty Derby.
Pretty Derby has
Wuthering
made
Waves
far
doesn't even
more
get
money.
close.
I think we should give it to Destiny.
Man, fuck Destiny.
So
Umamasa made that shit.
Uma,
Okay, they
Uma
really
is-
they really made the fucking mascot character a fucking owl. The fuck?
We already have a majority of us saying Umamusume, so
Yeah. No, I'll click it. I was just
Yeah,
going
yeah.
I've
I
never
mean,
played it. I don't even know what it is.
okay,
I've
Horse
so
heard of
racing.
it. That's all. I've heard
it
of
is.
it.
Think of it like a roguelite.
Spreadsheets the game.
This is a very, very, very complex game to play, and it's very expensive if you want to get into it, like deep.
Well,
Umamasa
then I'm
made?
not getting into it.
Oh yeah,
Bruh, it's horse racing.
yes.
Just call
but you
it
need-
what it is.
Yeah, but if you
It-
don't breed and raise all of your horses correctly and then breed them, it's all about selective breeding.
That's all about women. Women love the horses. Come on now.
That's true.
That was the Japanese that carried that game pretty hard.
Best
like-
VR, AR. Well, I don't know. I didn't play it. It wasn't for me. I'm not a mobile game player.
I don't care about VR at all.
I don't either.
I'd vote for
Um,
just Deadpool because it's fucking Deadpool. But
Yeah, I kind of was thinking
Exactly.
about that. Although I probably shouldn't vote for Deadpool because if you're gonna make a Deadpool game, don't put it on fucking VR. What the fuck are you doing?
So the only thing about the Deadpool game is if you've seen the trailer, it had a bunch of really cringy woke comments about
Oh,
like
and-
Nazis and late stage capitalism and those
But
standard
okay, but is it
catchphrases.
Deadpool? Is it done in the vein of Deadpool? Like
I don't-
actually how Deadpool
I
is?
don't know enough about Deadpool to say. I can't imagine it would be, but maybe.
Do you know Deadpool is like literally he will say literally anything and break the fourth wall. He will literally do anything and everything.
He does talk about killing fascists in the trailer. It sounds like millennial woke scripting.
yeah, it depends on who
Okay.
wrote it for sure.
Definitely check out the trailer,
would
McLevin, if you
say-
like Deadpool, and get back with us. Get back with me.
I'm
on
doing that right
X.
now.
Let
would
me know
say-
on X.
An alien game in VR would be pretty fucking terrifying.
I think the Alien game in VR could be really good
Yeah,
if done well.
I'll give it to him. I don't know.
Arcane Age, I've never heard of.
I could just skip. I could skip. I don't. Let me just skip it. Next category. I've already voted. Never mind. You touch it. Best action game. Battlefield
Ninja
6.
Gaiden 4.
You think? You know what?
I loved it. I played it all
Yeah.
the way through.
Platinum, and fucking Team Ninja. These guys.
I put it on easy. I'm sorry, guys.
Bro, I
Okay,
want to
that
play.
don't count.
I will play this game.
I got my ass
I-
kicked, so I put it on easy.
fucking love Platinum games. Fucking Metal Gear Rising and shit. And this is just I
Hey,
would say
I'm not a fan of the Ninja Gaiden games, but that one I played start to finish, stream part of it.
It looks really cool. I'm gonna buy it for sure.
It's on
Battlefield
Game
6.
Pass.
I don't think Battlefield 6. It's a great action game for sure, but I don't know if it falls in my category. Like
Hey,
it's
Chase.
a shooter game or whatever. So
Chase, just subscribe to Game Pass for 1 month. You can play through Ninja Gaiden 4. You can knock out a couple other games, unsubscribe, and save money.
yeah, I mean, I could do that.
Even though
I
we
mean,
hate Microsoft, I hate them too.
Yeah, I could. Well, I mean, I could just at least give the money to buy it. But I mean, doesn't Microsoft
$70
own-
bucks, which is a lot of money for
Well, that's
the
okay. So that's
9
kind of my
to
thing.
10
Like,
hours.
to catch it on a fucking sale next summer or shit for $40 or whatever.
All right, so verdict on Deadpool. It's not nearly as cool as Reynolds.
So
Deadpool.
they just threw in some woke shit and made it
It's not
Deadpool.
even that. It's just it's not quite comic. And then when you take what you see Ryan do, Ryan
Yeah.
can get away with saying anything,
Yeah.
and it will be funny and it'll work because of the context
Okay.
of how he does it. But I can't. Yeah, I think you did the right choice with the Alien game.
I'm gonna vote for Silk Song in this category because I'm pretty sure the Indiana Jones game was not launched to very great reviews and stuff.
No, it didn't.
I heard Split Fiction was actually pretty good.
I had a friend that played that. He said it was really good. He enjoyed it. It's not my style. I can't find anyone to play games with. I have no friends.
That's true. What was that? Somebody just Exotic Butters? What the fuck
Nope,
was
I
that?
don't have exotic butters there, else that would totally be a thing.
Might have been someone's phone going off.
That's what
No, that was my phone going off. It's Jack
called it.
Moon going returning to the darkness.
So we've got another friend of ours that joins in her ringtone is like Exotic Butters.
Exotic butters.
Goes off all the time. Okay, I'm gonna vote for you. Play.
I think Silk Song.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Silk Song on this one. I've not played any of these games, but I'm actually curious. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be down to these 3 games for who will actually win this category.
Silk Song,
Probably between these two. But
I think it's going to be a pretty close one between Death Stranding and Silk Song.
Yeah. Isn't Death Stranding 2 PlayStation only right now? Or did it come out on PC?
Currently.
Yeah, okay. It's still console exclusive. I thought so. Okay, this is what's fucked up. Best RPG. Avowed makes the list. And
Avowed.
fucking Outer Worlds 2. Obsidian gets 2 shitty fucking games on this list. Why? Fucking why? Nobody liked this shit.
I literally have not found a single person who's talked any good on Outer Worlds 2. Why is
Or
that even
Avowed.
there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Obsidian gets 2 fucking games on this list. Was there not more RPGs that come out this year? Am I just high?
I guess not.
Hold on, I'll grok it.
I've heard good things about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Monster Hunter shit the bed, man. They just fucking did. They dropped the fucking ball.
They've still pissed me off.
Hard.
I'm
So
still
hard.
trying to talk myself into re-downloading it, but I'm still so fucking mad.
I don't know. I still haven't heard if they've actually ever fixed the fucking optimization or not.
Of course, they haven't fixed the
I don't
fucking
think they have.
optimization. They
I
had
don't
to
think they're
do
going
so.
to.
They had to do
And the thing is,
updates
like,
for their console
over-
players and give
Over
out new
60%.
fucking.
It was over 50% was of their 10 million copies were sold on Steam.
But
And they
why
just
would we
completely
care
shit
about our
on all the
PC
fucking
players?
PC players.
Well, that just means you
It's
need
gonna
a
bite
better
it. It's gonna bite
graphics
Capcom in
card,
the ass.
right?
It's gonna bite Capcom in the ass.
I think this
I want
one's
my
going to come
fucking
down
money
between
back.
Expedition 33 and Kingdom Come.
I think so too.
I was going to say Expedition 33 is probably going to take it. But this is more almost JRPG.
Yeah. Which some people
aspect.
consider almost like a different category in itself.
Right.
Oh,
Which is
I
why
mean,
I
it's
was
just
wondering-
it's just proving that none of these fucks who run this shit can tell what gaming categories even
Well,
are anymore. They're just like, yeah, that seems good. Let's throw
Is
it in
Monster
there.
Hunter Wilds really even an RPG?
I
It's
don't
more of an
think
action
so.
game.
Yeah, it's an action game.
You don't really level up and you don't like I mean,
Well,
it's all about gear, really.
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
hack and slash.
But you beat monsters to try to build gear. There is a leveling system, but it's not like a skill tree leveling system
Right.
like you would do in most role playing games.
So
no, I
Howdy,
don't think.
Hellcrest.
all right. So according to Grok, I said, what were the major RPGs released in 2025? Kingdom Come was February. Monster Hunter Wilds in February. Avowed in February. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, 21.
I actually heard more good things about that game than any of these
I
others.
heard
Avowed
tons of
and
good
fucking-
about that.
Oblivion remastered, but it's not new. Claire Obscure in April. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
RPG.
And then Outer Worlds 2. That's what it's. This is what
Wow.
Grok pulled out of.
Sounds
all
like
of
a
it.
bunch of shit.
So really, in all honesty, fucking Outer Worlds 2 or Avowed should not have been on this list, and they should have put fucking Pirate Yakuza on there because I heard more good.
Probably. Yeah.
I had more people fucking enjoyed that game and talked good about the craziness of
Isn't that
game.
one turn-based?
No. Pirate Yakuza is
Oh, no. Okay, that's the pirate one. That's the other one that was turn-based.
yeah. They got. I'm not 100% sure how. I've never played any of the Yakuza games, but like some of them are turn based and some are just fucking hacking, just beat them up. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I have no idea if there's like different studios. I don't know. I don't understand. But
I haven't played them. I just hear a lot.
we're gonna give it to Claire Expedition.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the Kingdom Come is probably because there's like a lot of like actual sim
Yeah.
stuff in the game or whatever for
Whoa,
role-playing.
this doesn't seem right. Didn't Street Fighter come out this year or Tekken, one of those? Or was that last year? And I'm just tripping.
I think that was last year.
Yeah, I think it was. Street Fighter 6 was last year for sure. I don't know about
Okay.
Tekken.
All right, then yeah, okay, then this might be correct.
So, okay, this is don't know this game. 2XKO, never even fucking heard of this shit. Capcom Fighting Collection, Fatal Fury, Mortal Kombat Legacy, Virtua Fighter 5, Revo World Stage.
I'm not a fighting game guy, so
I'm not either.
I miss being able to play fighting
the
games.
maybe the Capcom Fighting Collection would be good.
Dead or Alive.
It's 2 years. Holy shit.
Soul Calibur.
Skullgirls.
Fucking
By the time Skullgirls
God.
came around, I wasn't able to play fighting games anymore.
never played
Yeah, I tried it. I bought it, and I
Street
just
Fighter
spent
6
like
is
2 hours.
and MK1.
For me, it's the
God.
whole
Oh,
fact
Yakuza
of
is
once
the
I
same
play
series,
fighting
it's
games
total
for so
free,
long, my hands end up
anything
like
from-
cramping up
okay,
really
cool.
painfully.
Yeah.
They turn into crab claws, and I
Best
literally can't fucking use
family
my fingers.
game. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't understand how that's a
Sonic
family
Racing.
game. Lego
Fuck
Party.
the rest of them.
Lego Voyagers. You gonna give it to Sonic? Okay.
I almost want to
Sonic
give it to Sonic just to
Racing.
fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
Nintendo.
Nintendo. The Sonic Racing game is actually good, and I want it.
Me too, but it's still like $70.
Best sim.
I want it.
Best sim strategy game.
Civilization. Probably out of those.
Okay.
Not sure
Honestly,
why they
out of
would
all of
have
them,
a
yeah.
category that includes Final Fantasy Tactics and Sid Meier's Civilization in the same category.
Yeah, sim.
I believe
strategy.
Chronicles, isn't it how it plays though, is what makes it a sim strategy game?
It sort of is one, but I thought it was more like a tactical RPG.
Okay.
It is more of a tactical RPG.
Well,
They
that would
just don't know how to
codify
label
as
things correctly.
strategy, I could see. Jurassic World 3 Evolution is I could kind
It's
of
a simulator.
Never even heard of the Altars.
So the
Yeah, I
altars we
I've
watched.
heard
I
of that
watched. We
one.
watched trailers of it, and it's crazy because this is all the same guy.
Yeah.
The character you play is all the same guy from different realities or some shit,
Oh, okay.
Perspectives.
and then you build.
It's
a
like
fucking,
you infect people, and then you play as them until you die, and then you infect the next person.
So we watched the trailers. It's very confusing, but
It is.
your ship style base or whatever is a giant wheel that you put like Fallout. What was the Fallout game where you built Fallout Shelter where you
Yeah.
built the fucking different things? It's like a giant wheel, but you put like fucking containers in it. It's wild. I don't know. Give it to Civilization, I guess.
You have to, because I mean that series is top tier.
I don't like Civilization, but whatever. I don't care.
Sports and racing. That's not fair.
Sonic. Fuck it. Who cares? Just give it to
Yeah,
Sonic.
Sonic.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine giving it to Sega. Fuck it. Why not? Literally sim strategy tactics. Yeah, so
Ooh, this one's gonna be hard.
Peak.
I'm gonna. I
Never played Peak. I know very little about it.
I have to drag you in there so I can eat you like the fat turkey you are, my friend. I'll wait until the winter. I'll wait until the winter so you're a good turkey. Yeah.
I'm gonna look and see what this game is about.
It's
So
probably Arc Raiders or Battlefield 6.
It's Battlefield
Fuck
6
you,
for
it's
me.
Peak.
Battlefield 6 for me.
Oh,
I know a lot of
remember
people
Peak.
like Elden Ring's thing, but to me,
I think a lot more people are going to vote Arc Raiders on this one, honestly. But like, it's Battlefield.
Probably.
6 for me.
Probably Arc Raiders is gonna get it.
I
Yeah,
personally vote
agree.
for Peak. Long live Peak.
Night Rain, I never bought it. It looked just like a lot of recycled From Software content put into.
Yeah, it's
know.
a faster Adderall style fucking. Yeah.
Not what I'm looking
this
for.
one
from
actually
FromSoft.
is a strong category for all different
Mhm.
things. But I mean,
Yeah. So Peak is fun. I played Peak. Peak is a friend slap game, Mark. It's basically a streamer game where you put your streamer buddies on there and then you do dumb shit where you can push them
Yeah.
off the side of a mountain. Or if your hunger gets too high because you have a hunger bar, then
Nom.
You just eat someone.
your other people look like turkeys, like cartoon turkeys, and you can eat them. So like,
Cannibalism.
yeah. Your fucking eyes, dude.
Blah.
So I want to give it to Battlefield 6. Honestly, I'm having a ton of fun playing with Knight, and then
Hey, it's your vote, man.
Get some other
It's your
fucking
vote.
people
Go
we're
for it,
squad
bro.
for the win.
So Night Rain is all about souls.
That vote right there might have changed the course of the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My vote. My vote.
My vote
Best
changed it all.
adaptation.
Devil May Cry. Fuck all the rest.
Honestly, it's the only one I have actually watched and kind of halfway enjoyed.
I've watched none.
Although, did you watch it, Night? Okay, so they basically cuck Dante, and then they make Lady the fucking main character of the anime.
I mean, but I'm just looking at this. I do not want Minecraft to fucking get that shit.
No.
No, I
Fuck
don't want
Last
Minecraft
of
to get
Us
it.
and fuck Until Dawn.
Splinter Cell Death Watch is the way Asmund said. It's like, yeah, it's Death Watch. Nobody fucking watched it. It's fucking dead.
All of them seem like garbage. This seems like a bunk category to me.
DMC Devil May Cry is actually, and the way it's animated and the way the music and stuff, like it plays like how the game does the music and stuff. When you're like in a fucking hype moment, the music hypes up and stuff. It's good. It's just the story was fucking.
It's just the fact that they called it Devil May Cry, put Dante on the front, and then wound up making it all about Lady.
Yeah. It was exactly it.
I already know
Thank
which
you,
one's
Lady
winning
Intro.
this.
Oh, which
She
one's
at
gonna
least
win
has
this?
tits.
Which one's gonna win this?
It's gonna be
Split.
fucking Grand Theft Auto.
We all know
Most
that.
likely, yeah.
If
I'm
not,
not
It's
it's
either going to be
Witcher.
that or somehow Requiem's going to be able to pull out of it somehow.
Over The Witcher? No.
I
Yeah,
don't
Witcher
know.
4.
You're riding The Witcher's coattail. Like Bond, fuck it. Nobody's gonna care about the Bond game.
Nobody gives a shit about Bond.
Mm-mm.
No.
Because it's
and-
not one, it's not Daniel Craig, it's not the old school Bonds. They're not gonna care.
It's Uncharted, dude. I don't know if you watched the trailer. It's
Yeah,
basically
it's
fucking
Uncharted. Bond. But it's Grand Theft Auto, and it's fucking sucks as much as
Actually, the more and more I hear about this shit, and here's the thing, guys, you're going to be anticipating Grand Theft Auto forever. That fucking game's never coming out, ever. It's not coming out.
And if it
I'd be
does,
fine
it's
with
going to
that.
be at least $100.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking $300.
Because we got to make our money back somehow, guys.
They've
We put
spent
so
almost
much
$1 billion.
effort, quote unquote, into
no, they have
it.
no, it's $2 billion on
You're
it.
looking more forward to The Witcher 4. Honestly,
I'm with Freak Russ. I'm looking forward to The Witcher 4, hoping it'll be good.
I don't know.
I wish
We'll
you guys
see.
luck.
I'm
We'll
not
need
hyped
it.
for any of these. Honestly, like
Yes, you will.
the trailer for Resident Evil does not fucking excite me in this game.
Oh, you weren't excited about the door opening simulator?
It does nothing for me.
And the fact
you know,
that
and here's
you
the thing.
watched this
Here's the
dude
thing that
get
really
murdered
aggravates
in
me.
front of you with your mom holding a gun?
Here's the thing. If this was like 3 or 4 years ago, it would be Wolverine hands down.
Mhm.
But after what fucking the dipshits
Avocado babies.
Insomniac did. They fucked it, man. They fucked it.
Yeah, Insomniac just doesn't know how to interact with gamers.
No, and they used to. They really did.
Well, they went down that hole that a lot of these studios go down.
Yeah, well, they hired women.
I think the more I think about it, if you're gonna put in a vote on anything outside Grand Theft Auto, I'm it almost feels like The Witcher is gonna be the one.
Yeah.
Would be the only standing.
Witcher 4.
I'm fucking on bated breath with this one, man. I don't know. Honestly, okay, so
It
Witcher
could be
3
okay.
is great. Cyberpunk came around and became. I had fun with Cyberpunk. I played it or whatever, but I got a feeling in my fucking bones that CD Projekt Red has gone completely off the fucking deep end with this shit, and I just don't know if they can pull it off now.
CD Projekt Rainbow.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, then who is it then for you? I mean, because we know the obvious choice.
I'm not anticipating any of these games. No, zero. It's a zero for me.
Well, I vote Witcher 4.
I have to vote
In
Witcher
the
4.
hopes it'll be good.
Yeah, in hopes. We'll do it in hopes. I don't give a fuck about literally any of these people.
Who the fuck are these people?
Well, I know Moist Critical well enough.
I don't know him.
I watch his videos sometimes. I don't know this guy. Kai Cenat is to be as least racist as possible. He's a black guy watching magic tricks all the time on stream. That's how his streams go. You know what I mean? So anytime, if you ever watch a black person that sees magic, they fucking freak out and go everywhere. It's a joke that I've seen comedians write.
Yeah.
That's his whole stream. That's it.
He caters to kind of the lowbrow community. It's always something stupid when I see clips from him. I mean,
Okay.
I've heard Burnt Peanut. I don't know him, and obviously I don't know this Sakura Miku person.
No.
So
I guess Moist Critical
Criticals-
is probably the most reasonable of all them.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I would rather see him win it, I guess.
I go
I
with
don't know.
him over the rest. Not that
Yeah.
it's a great set of options.
True.
Where's
He's the-
Asmongold?
He's the least. Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Best
I mean, I know the
esports.
vote. It's
Next.
there's only one option.
Don't care. I'm skipping.
I don't care
Best
anything.
esports
I don't know any of these
athlete?
people.
Skip. Don't care.
Don't know
Best
any of
esports
them.
Don't give a fuck. Okay. Player's choice. Honestly, don't care. Okay. I think that's it.
Those aren't even open yet.
Yeah. So, exit voting. Cool.
Could have been worse. Could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many games that come out, and it feels like they snubbed some shit. A lot. Damn it.
Because
Anyway,
here's an RPG that everybody was talking about was the Digimon game. Everybody I know has been praising that new Digimon game.
Yep, heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
Not my
Heard a
thing.
lot- Heard a lot of good.
But I do appreciate that Jeff Keighley was able to come out and openly ask the question of, what was the most snubbed game? Because he knows the way people talk, so he just kind of plays into that for what it's
Right.
worth.
All right, so let me look up.
Well, I hate to do this, guys. It's getting super late. I got to get up 5 a.m. Need to spend a little time with the wife before I go to bed, so I'm going to have
Fair
to
enough.
bow out at this point.
All right.
Cool. All right,
Sorry to
man.
bail out on y'all.
No. Thank you for joining, dude. It's been fun.
Mhm.
Go look up we're going to get into the Indie Game Awards because there's been some pretty funny ones that are out here that has come
I'm
up,
going to miss
so.
the Indie Game Awards.
Yeah, well, we'll so fucking where's this at?
I have to check out the rest of the stream
Yeah,
later.
yeah, man.
All right.
Like I said, thank you for joining us. Come back anytime, man. We'll have you back.
Thanks for having me. Had a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, have a good night.
Peace.
I think everybody go check out Real Mark Fox's YouTube channel. He's streaming and stuff over there too. He's got an X handle, Real Mark Fox, YouTube, Real Mark Fox. He's on Twitch as well. So go check him out. Yeah, he's really cool. He's another old soul like the rest of us. All right, so let's look at these games here. I closed the fucking tab. God, I'm a professional streamer.
Thank God you can restore the tab.
All right, so we wanted to check this out because it's been popping off on Asmongold did this. Indie games. Let me find it. There's the fucking category. Where's it at?
I think I know where you're going, and this is going to be this is going to be something.
This one, African Indie Game Awards. Get the milk. Finding Father.
Wow.
And Ikea. These other ones, whatever, I don't care.
Holy
Metaboidal,
shit.
Stick It to the Stickman, Flibicus McDougal, and the Mysterious Flying Machine. That one's probably the only one that might fucking be something. I don't know, but holy shit, guys. Thank you,
This-
Eli, for the shout out.
Is terrible.
No, go back. I didn't mean to vote for that. Nominees spreadsheet, yes? Maybe? No. Fuck that. Get out of here.
That's so terrible.
Okay, let's look at some fucking trailers, bro. Get the milk. You guys fucking ready for this? You're not
No.
fucking ready for this, I promise you. 18 minutes. Where's the fucking trailer at, guys? What the fuck is this? It's fucking 19 minutes. We're not watching-
All time peak on Steam. 4.
5 months ago.
4 people have played this game.
Full game, 49 minutes. Full game, 49 minutes. Is that list real? Come on, man. Yeah, so this is African Indie Games, okay? We're going to watch just a small snippet of this right here. See.
All right, check out the only game that finally tells us why all the dads that went
Okay, buffer.
to the store to get milk never came back. It's Get the Milk. And Get the Milk, your job is easy. You need to get to the store and get the milk. However, everything is prepared to get in your way and keep you from returning safely, I guess. I really don't know. I love how the only thing on my clothing rack is a pair of tidy whitey underwear. As you can see, I am a man that understands aesthetic art. I think that's a baseball bat. Not really sure why it's just chilling out next to my bed. Let's wake up. Okay, this is voice acted. What was that?
Bachie, think you could make me a coffee? Need to
Oh.
get the afternoon started.
Oh
no,
no.
can do, bro. We ran out of milk 3 business days ago.
It's all
Oh,
voice
man.
acted
Back
by
to
the
sleep,
same guy.
guess.
I
I'll
think.
give hibernation a shot. Wait, bro, why don't you go to the shop here and get some milk? I have a feeling the fate of the world depends on it.
Oh, all right. So the
Okay.
milk thing
Trust your
ended
gut
up being a
and
lot more
relax.
important.
So,
I need bleach.
if this is the most racist thing ever, based. But I fucking I don't know, dude. Like what the
I'm
heck?
about to have to text my black friends and be like, hey, do you guys walk around in your whitey tighties and only your whitey tighties? I'm asking for a
mean-
friend.
This is if it's clearly it's fucking clearly a New Zealander, right? That's a fucking Kiwi accent. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's Taika Waititi's accent, right? It's that fucking shit.
Or South I wasn't paying that much
Oh,
attention.
South African. I guess
It could be South African too.
South African.
Because it can those kind of
yeah, let's
can get
listen.
confused pretty quick.
Important than I
Time
thought.
to go on a milk mission.
We're going on a
Would
milk
you like
mission.
to play a...
Oh
No,
no.
can do, bro. We ran out of milk 3 business days ago.
It's all
Oh,
voice
man.
acted
Back
by
to
the
sleep,
same
I
guy.
guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
it's South
Hibernation a
African
shot.
or
Wait, bro.
Okay.
Or
well,
New
this is
Zealand.
African then. Okay, so that's get the milk. This is why your
died.
dad never
Your cam
came
died.
home. Oh shit. Fuck. I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew it. Yeah. So Get the Milk is a game. Is a fucking game, people. It's a thing that actually is a thing right now. So.
And peak all-time players were 4.
All right, let's look at the other one.
How in the shit is all this stuff getting nominated?
So this is the Indie Game Awards, right? So it's a different game show
Still,
or award show, whatever. All right, Finding Father. Game. Finding Father game. Doesn't even fucking show up.
I don't see it either.
It doesn't even fucking show up on YouTube.
It's not on Steam.
Finding Father, a hidden sound game. Let's try that. Finding Father, a hidden sound game. Nope, does not show up. Markiplier shows up, but this game does not show up.
I don't see it either on.
So how the fuck can a game get an award when it's not even on fucking YouTube?
That should tell you something.
Okay.
Was it made for me?
IKEA. IKEA. This one actually shows up. Good enough. 9 months ago is a video about it.
I can't get it to pull up on Steam. Or the Steam DB.
So we get a trailer. IKEA gameplay trailer. No way. Wait. So you can. So you can kill people.
Why is this shit even getting nominated for
So-
anything?
So you just kill people to get money to decorate your apartment.
Holy shit.
Guys, we're cooked. It's over. Unplug the internet. It's done.
No, I got the thing to unplug the internet for. You can't show it on.
I get it. I get it, Hellcrest. I get it. I don't want to.
I'll find it and I will send it to you, and you're gonna go, damn.
All right, this one actually has a fucking trailer.
Thank you for calling the Stick It to the Stick Man application hotline. We're looking for hands-on management type industry rock stars hungry to disrupt the dominant paradigms of intra-office upward mobility. Are you a team player ready to join our success-oriented thought leaders in open collaboration? Do you thrive in a fast-paced marketplace of crunch culture?
This actually looks kind
non-lateral
of
skill sets with a growth-experienced mindset? Are you
my
driven
camera's
to
still off. I'm
unlock your
charging it.
potential, initiating deep dives into crypto-synergistic discommunication? You're fired. Are you a corporate veteran with years of experience making your voice heard in the social media sphere, willing to work in undisclosed,
I don't hate this game.
unpaid, uncredited entry-level positions from now throughout the universe in perpetuity until your very last breath? Stick it to the man! Submit your application, resume, references, and blood samples today. Position.
I don't hate it. I was waiting for that. That one should win. Whatever. I don't care. Like the rest of
This
I
has
saw this.
a total of 2,800 people at all time played this game.
Which one?
And Stick It to the Stick Man.
Yeah, but at least it looks fun. It doesn't look like Get the Milk.
You're not wrong.
Okay, Metavoidal. And this dude's holding drumsticks, so I'm curious about that one. Metavoidal official trailer. 9 months ago.
All-time peak at 20 people.
I like the music well enough. I can't even see what's happening. Okay, so it's like a roguelike? Okay. That's the thing, I guess.
That is definitely a thing.
All right. So, anyway, so these indie game awards, I guess they were done months and months ago. No, the indie game awards are December 18th. These are games that's whatever, man. Innovation. You get a gas station story as an innovation award. Oh my God. Fuck me, dude. These motherfuckers. Sorry. Let me pull this back. Did I stop? No, I didn't stop sharing. All right, we're gonna breeze through these. Call it because I'm tired. Latin American Indie Game Award. There you go. Music. I don't know, man. I don't. Am I just weird? Like I just don't like solo development. Megabonk, cool.
Yeah, I could see that one.
Trying to see if there's any of them I recognize. Slime Rancher 2,
Yep.
I guess.
I could see that for Slime.
Woman-led Indie Game Award.
Don't know any of those.
No, I don't care. Are you misogynist, Chase? No. Probably. I don't know. Game of the Year. Oh, fucking Expedition 33. There you go. Give her Silk Song, whatever. Like, this is fuck them. Achievement in accessibility. Peak is on
A
there.
whole different list.
Yeah, it's completely different. Spray paint simulator. Barista. Calm the Storm. Yeah, freaking Jesus Christ, that shit. I think we went through all these now. Fly Night, bite-sized games. Black Voice in Gaming Award. You know, at that point, it's just racist, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure it wasn't only me.
Yep. Because I'm seeing a green character, and last I checked, blacks aren't green.
No, see, they claim Piccolo now.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Wait till they find out the guy's voice is white.
No, it doesn't matter. They claim him.
That's fine. They can have Piccolo. Piccolo's a bro.
Fucking charger sucks. My camera's just going to be... I guess I can switch to my other one. I actually figured out what was wrong with my other one. It was super dark last time, remember?
Yeah.
Because I went through and changed all the settings you had me change, and it just wasn't picking up any light. I flipped it back to auto, so now you can at least see me.
Okay.
My childhood classic stick fight. Yep. All right. Anyway, that's the stuff there, man. That's the freaking awards or whatnots. I don't think there's anything else it was really the big talking points this week, honestly.
Yeah, it was mostly the COD drama. It was
COD drama.
Ubisoft getting bought out. which is actually kind of interesting. I'm curious if they're going to do any sales for Black Friday because I'm sitting on several Ubi games that I want to pick up. And they're not on sale yet.
Did Nemo go to sleep?
No idea. Nemo might be mute.
She is muted.
She's looking around, so maybe, who knows?
Who muted me? That was rude.
I didn't mute you.
I didn't
You've
mute.
been talking this whole time?
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
rude. I don't know.
You want to watch a trailer?
Yeah,
The
let's see what
ones
you
we've
got.
watched so far have been.
Brain rot.
Eh.
She's also playing a game. Clicky, clicky, clicky.
Oh yeah, I know. She's tilling her garden or whatever.
Kind of running around in Mabinogi and clicking through files so I can see how I can mod Five Nights at Freddy's 9.
Nice.
Because I want to have buff Freddy.
So I saw this
Oh yeah.
grizzled looking.
Oh yeah, I've seen people pop
Supunk.
this
I've
up
been
on
hearing-
stuff.
I've literally heard
Hearing
zero
some
about.
things about this.
OG's territory alone. You sure you thought this through?
Thinking is your job. Doing is mine.
Furry simulator.
You know what? It's not one with like weird huge tits or whatever, so I'm okay. It's like I don't.
Yeah.
That spark didn't come easy, Ray.
Yeah, a few bumps along the way. But I got it.
You really fixing to gamble with it?
1 for 5. It's worth a shot.
And you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong.
Eh.
I'm counting on it.
Well, that's not
So much for your hover bike.
fucking deer kung fu. Let's go.
It's mine now. Finish it.
Dude, what the fuck? This fucking aura farming like a motherfucker right there. Holy shit. What the fuck? This looks cool as shit. Okay, so this is what Biomutant should have been.
Give it back.
Bitch almost dead.
Oh,
Walked right in himself, huh? It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
Collecting the Infinity
Fucking
Stone.
What? Huh?
Benoy.
I'm the papa!
Right on time.
Squirrel
Miss me?
or a chipmunk,
Yes.
a
Fucking
rhino,
multiplayer?
and a rabbit. I think so.
Or do you just switch between characters?
In either case, that's kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks fucking dope as shit. The money from the mic. It reminds me of the rabbit that was in Ninja Turtles back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this game looks sick as fuck. I was really expecting this game to make fun of it. This is what Concord should have done.
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If
Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
Fucking graphics.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save.
Frame rate.
Torch City.
Yeah, there's a little bit of in transition there. Yeah, this could play like shit for sure, but
Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, like I said, I come in, I was expecting to just shit on the game or whatever, and I'm fucking sold. More anticipated for that than the other most anticipated games that was over on that other fucking list.
Mhm.
Yep.
Vampire Crawlers, the Turbo Wildcard revealed. Xbox partner preview. Did you complete all of the Survivors, Vampire Survivors?
No, I still got several of those to go do. I know there's a VR game coming out of it.
Oh my god, really? How are they
Yep.
planning to put Vampire Survivors as VR?
It's something.
That's a good question, actually. Yeah.
I mean, it's a top-down bullet hell.
Oh no, it's now first person bullet hell.
So that's what they did with Megabonk was first person, or no, it was like third person or whatever. It's like a 3D version of Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
Curious to see how that's going to work out.
Wait, is this? It's not. It's not that. Fucking kaiju game?
Oh! Well, that one isn't anymore.
Bro!
This reminds me of something my brother used to play as a kid.
The monster, yeah, Attack of the Monsters or War. What the fuck was that?
Talk about the clay
City
Clay
of
Fighter?
Monsters.
It wasn't
Yeah,
Play
yeah,
Fighter,
yeah.
no. But
Well, it was. I thought if they were clay animated.
It was Clay Fighters on Nintendo 64.
Giga Bash.
wait a minute. Hang on, hold up. War of the Monsters. Yeah. This game. It's a PS2 game.
You had to like beat each other up and the city as much as possible in a certain
Yep,
amount
that
of
was
time.
Clay Fighters.
No.
Fucking share the tab. There we go. War of the Monsters. So basically, yeah, you run around, you can smash buildings or whatever. You could pick up fucking towers and throw them at, but there's different monsters like a Godzilla, there was a King Kong one, there was a mech, a bunch of different like crazy things you could fight as. Really fun. War of the Monsters was really good. And one of the skins, so one of the like, if you owned Twisted Metal, it was like a cool unlock, but if you owned the Twisted Metal game, Twisted Metal Black or whatever, one of the characters' skins would be Sweet Tooth, like a Transformer or Sweet Tooth fan.
Okay.
Super fun. This game was fucking awesome. But that's what that fucking Giga Bash reminds me of, that, which is fucking cool. I like those style games.
And he's gone. He closed the wrong tab.
fucking clicked the wrong button.
I told you.
No, I didn't. Well, it's like I was trying. I clicked back or whatever, and my mouse just hovered over to my other monitor when I clicked back. I guess just like a fucking millimeter, and it clicked me back.
Oof.
Fucking dumb shit.
Just sitting there going, it's like it's strangely silent now. What happened?
Yeah, there's other stuff here, but I'm honestly fucking exhausted. I have not slept super good in the last few days, so
Same.
probably gonna call it. Considering I worked 12 hours, literally ran home, climbed the stairs, and popped everything on to try to make it go. It was good though. Like I thought, dude, everything was really good. Next week, obviously Thanksgiving. We won't be podcasting on Thanksgiving. I am up here alone and by myself, so I might stream something. May do some Battlefield or something. I don't know.
I should be around, so
yeah. So we may do something, just some gaming or whatever. But the podcast, I'm not gonna ask anybody to try to show up and avoid to watch or.
If let's put it this way, how about this? If we got a bunch of cool shit to talk about, me and you can fire it up.
Yeah, we can jump in on there and go with it. And Demo can join too. Like so. Maybe
just
not
relax and
podcast.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
We may just call it bonus cast or something. But the
Behind
week
the
after that, December 4th, we have Horror Armorata is going to be rejoining us again.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to start asking people back on as guests and stuff. So
cool.
I'm going to try to find. We need to get Eli back on here too, and fucking holler at that sumbitch and see how he's doing. How you doing, Eli? I seen you. He's been in the chat. He's been doing shout outs and stuff. Thank you for that, Eli. And then yeah. So like I said, next Thursday, don't really plan for a podcast, but we may be online streaming, talking about whatever. We may talk about shit while we game or whatever. Too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can do something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll catch everybody next week. Or my camera's up here. I keep looking at because everybody's over on this monitor, so I'm looking at you guys. My camera's over here. So yeah, we'll be back next week. I need to stream more. That's the thing.
Yes, you do.
December 4th. Check us out then too. We'll see everybody later.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Okay, bye. Okay,
Bye.
bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.